and your budget. Our local franchise owners deliver reliable, hands-on service backed by regional support, so you get flexibility, consistency, and peace of mind. That's one less thing to worry about. Head to JannyKingCleans.com to learn more. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
Janny King, the king of clean.
Everybody's talking about the big, beautiful bill, and it's game-changing for taxpayers. Hi, this is Kerry Bryson with the Bryson Law Firm. We've read the bill, and if you've been putting off a tax problem, it's time to call the Bryson Law Firm and get it resolved. This new legislation could give you a chance to get things straight with the IRS. Whether it's getting caught up on unfiled returns or negotiating IRS debts, there are a lot of new deductions and opportunities in the big, beautiful bill, and the Bryson Law Firm knows how to use them strategically. We've been staying on top of the tax changes in the big, beautiful bill, and we're ready to help our clients take full advantage. So if you owe back taxes or haven't filed returns in years, it's time to call the Bryson Law Firm and finally resolve your tax issues. Remember, if you have tax problems, you have legal problems. Call the Bryson Law Firm. Our headquarters are in Lafayette, and we have offices statewide. Or visit BrysonLawFirm.com to schedule your free consultation with your local tax resolution law firm. The Bryson Law Firm, LSP filing number LA2519079.
Feeling fatigued and lacking your usual zest for life? Low T could be the culprit. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers testosterone therapy plans starting at $125 a month with no contracts. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Some builders avoid complex renovations. We thrive on them. At Wesley Construction, we lean into challenges and bring tired spaces back to life. If it's messy or unexpected, we're built for it. See the results at wesleyyusa.com or follow us on LinkedIn.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and Citizens Bank and Trust are bringing you the ultimate holiday gift with our Home for the Holidays Sweepstakes. Imagine 2026 with your rent or mortgage covered up to $15,000. We're here to help make your holidays a whole lot brighter. Just sign up at 1045ESPN.com and you could be living stress-free next year. Home for the Holidays is presented by Citizens Bank and Trust. Sign up now at 1045ESPN.com.
Hey, Eddie Kennison here. As a former Tiger and pro athlete, strength, energy, and performance are still important to me. That's why when I felt my strength slipping, I turned to Rejuvamine Medical. Check your testosterone today at RejuvaMineMedical.com. That's REJUVIME Medical.com.
Insurance companies have teams of professionals to fight your claim. If you want to know what your case is really worth, I'm Spencer Callahan. I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Monday, November 3rd. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 70. In hour one of today's show, we'll look back at the New Orleans Saints' blowout loss to the hands of the Los Angeles Rams, and we'll recap the weekend that was in both college and the NFL. You can watch us on Twitter. You can watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane Studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester,
Yep, got it. 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Welcome in, OTB, here on this Monday, live from the Raising Cane studio. Jake, Flynn, Moose, and Tay-Tay all here with you, and man, it felt good to drive in today during the daylight.
It did.
It wasn't dark. I was like, maybe I can get a little bit of juice here. A little bit of juice, you know?
Yeah.
A little sunshine.
Get the receptors going a little bit.
You know, when it's dark when you drive outside, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Makes you a little sad when you get here.
And then you walk outside when you finish up, and it's like, we got a game today?
Yeah.
I don't want that feeling.
Well, We did it, though. Made it through the weekend. Virtually stress-free.
Wait, why virtually?
Well, because LSU didn't play.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we kind of know what to expect with the Saints.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Certainly against the Rams. Are you going mustache right now?
Yeah. I'm a follower.
Oh, look at you.
Well, went to the Boots on the Bayou concert.
Yeah.
And everybody's doing mustaches. So,
right.
Yeah. Just going to go ahead and be a sheep.
That's fine.
And it's
Actually,
November, right? Isn't that November like the month to do some
that's why I did.
facial hair?
Yeah.
Well, but you cut yours for November.
I cleaned it up, and then now it's November.
Okay.
Right.
No, I thought November was the month you're supposed to grow something.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Okay. You're just ahead of the game.
Yeah, I was evening mine out a little bit, and then I'll get,
Got to go back to it.
By Friday.
I think it really worked on you.
Yeah, well, I'll have it back. Give me like 4 days.
Okay.
All right. Moose, how we doing, man?
Oh,
we're doing good?
Yeah, we're doing
Drive
fine.
back from Biloxi yesterday, probably watching a little baseball scrimmage.
Nope. I was not in Biloxi. That did not happen. I actually watched the NFL because I had those channels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I could watch football yesterday.
Good for you. Spoiled.
So I did. And it was good. I enjoyed that part. I'm doing all right so far this morning, man. I'm not gonna lie. Feeling pretty okay right now.
Okay.
We'll see in about an hour and a half. Once we hit that halfway point, Jake, I mean, it might we might waver a little bit.
What's your caffeine of choice?
I really don't. Yeah, I really don't drink caffeine.
Raw dog.
Pretty much, yeah.
Got it. All right. It's wild behavior, but yep.
It's probably one of the reasons, but it's okay.
What are you gonna do?
Drink coffee.
Just drink caffeine.
Or like green energy drink like Tay does.
Ew.
Probably a little toxic going into your body. But on the bright side, you're awake.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's give or take.
It's true.
World Series. I know we'll probably get to it.
Yeah,
pretty exciting.
It was a great game, really great series. I mean, Yamamoto, that was incredible. Back-to-back days like that. A lot of hero ball, obviously, in that Game 7, which is what Game 7 should be, right?
Right.
Obviously, I don't want any team from the AL East to win a World Series unless it's the Red Sox, but
true.
I really don't like the Dodgers very much either. So, it's kind of a no-win deal there.
Yeah.
Would have been cool for Toronto, the 32 years, all that kind of stuff.
It would have been cool, but also, like, this is America.
It's true.
So it's like,
you're right.
you got some choices to make.
It's very true.
Although the Blue Jays might have more Americans than the Dodgers.
Yes.
Yeah. I get it. I just wanted, I didn't care. It's whatever. Sure. The Braves aren't in it.
Exactly.
Sure.
I mean,
it delivered.
7-game series. You never really complain about that.
Yeah, and the Blue Jays were literally about 2 inches away from winning. So,
we had texted. Alondra's not here today. Obviously, Musso filling in. Thank you, Musso. We had texted Alondra to get a breakdown of the World Series because I was at a concert, wasn't watching.
Oh,
whoopsie daisies.
Oh, you didn't see any of it?
No,
like
I didn't see a pitch.
I've seen it replay wise.
No, I didn't see that either. So I got a replay, and her breakdown was just evil prevails. Fudge the Dodgers.
Oh my!
There's a breakdown. Did you have a heart attack?
I thought you were just gonna go for it. I was like,
just roll right through.
All right. Well, Flynn, it was fun. We had a good time together these couple months.
You can say it if it's a quote, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Tay, how we doing, bud?
We're doing great.
Were the Bucks off?
Yeah, they were off.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A lot better than last week. Not quite as much to talk about this Monday, but no, feeling good. Feeling good. It was a great weekend, perfect weather.
Okay, good. Hair's looking good this morning.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Like a Lego man.
It actually needs to get cut a little bit.
Okay. Take the compliment.
Did anybody get to watch any college football outside of me?
I did.
No.
I watched
some Big Ten. It was horrible.
Oh, because you had the Big Ten Network.
And Fox and
okay.
FS1, all that stuff.
That's what purgatory looks like.
Yes.
So
sicko football.
I actually have Fubo instead of YouTube TV.
Say what?
Fubo, Fubo. I have it instead of YouTube TV, and I've had it for a couple years. I've been meaning to switch to YouTube TV, never did. Luckily not. I watched probably 15 games on Saturday. I mean, I pretty much watched whatever I wanted.
Well, so yeah, we that's probably the hot topic in college football is YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Their argument with Disney. I didn't get to watch it. Moose didn't get to watch it. I know you did.
Yeah.
You did. Taylor did. And just checking it out, I'm reading the clips of what's happening. I got very upset, as well as a lot of people on the socials. And I was upset because I have like an outside subscription service with ESPN app, ESPN Plus, where I pay $10 a month for it.
Yeah.
For the ability to go and watch things, just in case something happens.
Yeah.
Guess what? Went to log in. I could watch game day. Then when the game started, they said, no. That $10 a month doesn't get you games. Are you kidding me?
Really?
You don't get to watch sports with that $10 a month. You got to upgrade that thing to $29.99 a month.
$29.99?
Yeah, for the right to go and watch those games.
Do you do it?
No. Oh, no. It's a principle thing. You got to stand firm. And I also knew I was leaving the house at 3 to go to that concert.
How was the concert?
It was great. Fantastic.
Who was it?
Let's see. Riley Green played, then Chris Stapleton.
All right.
Before that,
Know both those fellas.
And Marcus something.
King?
Marcus King, yeah. Marcus King is fantastic.
Marcus King might be my favorite.
Yeah,
of those three.
he was really good.
Yeah,
really good. So it was great little concert. First time I've been out to that concert. Good group of folks.
Did you wear some boots?
I did not wear boots. I wore some Jordans.
Jordan's on the bayou.
Jordan's on the bayou.
Yeah.
That's right.
Love that.
Sneaks. I had kind of like a country western flair.
Poncho?
I had a poncho.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
And the mustache.
Yeah.
So, oh, yeah.
Did you wear the
No
mullet?
one questioned it.
Did you wear the mullet again?
I didn't wear the mullet.
You should have worn the mullet.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah, your Thursday get up actually would have been perfect.
Yeah,
that's true.
I know, but it got a little chilly.
It did.
So I couldn't
It's
wear
fair.
the cutoff, the sleeveless. But, no, so you talked about the Fubo app. So I was just looking at like Disney and negotiations with YouTube TV is apparently being like overly aggressive and overly like trying to bully them around, which obviously YouTube TV is going to need Disney if they want to stay alive. But because Disney owns Hulu, and Disney has recently acquired Fubo, those are two competitors of YouTube TV, so they just feel that they can be overly aggressive because, all right, cool, they either pay us more money or the people drop them and come to the services that we own. So, corporate greed.
Yeah, see, I got to have, but
just give me my
and then
SEC football.
here's another layer to it.
Okay, come on.
Like to have Sunday Ticket, you got to have YouTube TV.
I know.
Yes.
That's
so
the
like
thing.
I can't get rid of YouTube TV because that's how I watch the Chargers.
Yep.
And I'm probably not going to get many Charger games here in Baton Rouge off the regional game of the week or whatever.
Yep. And that's probably one of the main reasons YouTube TV can negotiate, pretty aggressively back to Disney is because they do have that. Like people aren't going to leave. No. So
cool.
No, it's
great.
Good. No, it's good.
You know what that means?
No, more for me and you.
Gordy's just got to give us a raise so we can pay
$29.99. I need $19.99 on
on
top of what I'm paying.
For sure. Whatever we're making, we're demanding we get $19.99
more a month.
It's honestly like it's work related.
Yeah. It should be an expense. We should be able to expense that.
Yeah.
Smart. Think about it.
I think so too.
Moose is like, y'all don't do that? Y'all don't already do that?
Yeah, come on, guys.
Moose, obviously we're not going to get into like a full breakdown of LSU Tiger baseball exhibition play. But like anything that came from that, is there anything we need to know about what happened or just like
yeah, sure, man. I mean, real quick, a lot of power on display. I mean, Mason Braun, he's a true freshman infielder, first baseman, number one first baseman in the country, or out of, oh, hell, now I can't remember what state he's out of, but he was the number one first baseman in his state last year. He hit a grand slam. He's really been slugging the ball so far in the fall. The pitching, Cooper Williams, who they look like they're really grooming for a rotation spot early, was awesome. You had a couple transfers really stand out, and Cooper Moore and Santiago Garcia, so that's good. Obviously early. Devin Sheeran's had a really good fall, finally back from injury. Jake Brown had a home run. Braden Simpson, another transfer. So your transfers early are starting to stand out along with some of your returners. So, I mean, look, man, it's fall. I always take more from preseason, the weeks leading up to the season. That's when they're really trying to plug and play. Now they're trying to get as many guys as they can some work, and it's just, let's see your foundation you can build on so you can plug it all in. But, I mean, they're really talented, and they're going to win a lot of games, and it's what it is every year, man. You get into the tournament, see if you can make another run for number 9.
Yep. And it's a lot of new faces, but it's also like a mixture of, like you said, guys that and Jake Brown, and I think I saw the lineup. He was hitting like third, and he's going to be counted on a ton there. What about the unit from Grand Canyon?
Oh, Zach York.
Oh, boy.
Love him, dude. So good.
That guy is truly built different.
Don't be on the tracks when the train's coming through, right? I mean, 33 is going to come with some bad intentions, swinging the bat, and I mean,
I was going to tell the tape. What are the dimensions here?
Oh, Lord.
Like the actual ones? Oof.
Bro, he's pushing 3. Like pushing 3 bills at least.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's a large human. Swings like a shortstop, too. Yeah, they have him listed 6'2", 295.
6'2"?
6'2", 295.
Yeah. I told you.
It's a deep tackle.
Right.
Yeah.
He's awesome. And, I mean, like I said, when you watch him swing the bat, you'd think that guy just elevate and celebrate, right? No, it's very level, very compact through the zone. He's going to get you a lot of gap power. I mean, he swings like a shortstop and then just runs into him because he's huge.
What's he bench?
What you benching?
What you benching?
Well, thank you, Moose.
I like this 6'2", 295 guy.
And that's so good.
I don't know you, guy, but I like you.
Yeah. Just wait. You think you like him now? You'll love him during the break when I show you some highlights. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, we will step away. We'll take our first break of the show. When we come back, we'll get this show started, start to look at what the weekend is going to look like for your Tigers. We have to recap the mess that was the New Orleans Saints. We'll have all that for you when we jump back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com. If you are buying new, if you are leasing, if you are renting, everything is available for you. So go to the website and check out what they have. And whatever it is, like whatever your needs are, they're going to be met over at All-Star just because they have something literally for everyone. Midsize, full-size SUV, van, multiple trucks, multiple hybrids right there for you. You can buy them new, obviously, but you also can lease anything available and also rent. Per-day rental prices, allstartoyotabatonrouge.com.
That's right, All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge, right there on Airline near Goodwood. Go check them out today. If you are in the market right now for a new vehicle, whether it's for you, whether it's for a loved one, maybe it's for maybe buying some vehicles for your job, whatever it is. If it's a new car, used car, long-term lease, like Jake was telling you about the per-day rental prices there. Go check them out. Also, everything on their lot right there available on their website. Go check it out, All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. What's that song there, Matt?
Oh. I think it's a Circle of Life, buddy.
Yeah, that's from the hit movie The Lion King.
The Lion King.
Who was that made by?
That's a Disney production.
Ah, okay.
Somebody had quoted the late T-Bob Hebert.
Wait, T-Bob passed away?
No, from the show.
Okay.
They said,
had a hell of a
I quote,
weekend, huh?
"The mouse always wins." By God, he sure does. In this contract dispute with YouTube TV, Disney will win. They will prevail.
Well, they need
and
to
we're
go ahead
already
and,
giving in right now.
They need to go ahead and just prevail so I can watch without having to switch apps. And
right. Well, we're going to give in right now. We're going to give in to Disney right now and play a little Disney music this day. This morning. Circle of Life. The mouse winning at everything.
You don't want to fight back at all?
Why?
That's who we are.
We're ESPN Baton Rouge.
Touche. Touche.
See that? Says ESPN right
That's
there.
true. That's incredibly true. Yep.
Good Disney music.
Yep, just sticking up for our guy.
That's right. Got to pick a side. Come on, YouTube TV. Pay more.
Oh, oof. I didn't even think about it. I'll still be at ESPN. I'll never say it. All right. Let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GEAUX, FlowIV.com, and you see the number behind us as well, 225-953-8150. Go ahead, give them a call, schedule your appointment, get all the membership packages that are available to you. So if, maybe you went to a little concert this weekend and you were maybe hurting a little bit on Sunday, or maybe you went trick-or-treating and you were hurting a little bit on Saturday, like whatever, like before or after, go see them at GoFlowIV.com.
That's right, IV therapy right there. GoFlow IV near Bocage, right on Jefferson Highway. And look, it's change of weather right now. People are going to start getting some sniffly noses, little coughs. This is that time of the season. So I want to tell you about their booster cocktails and their Myers cocktails right here, loaded with vitamin C, D, zinc, vitamin Bs, everything to help ward off recovery from the seasonal cold and flu. So go check them out today. If you ever done the IV therapy, you'll know that it works immediately and it gets straight into the blood, baby. Get vitamized. Get hydrated. Go Flow.
All right, we will get it started with, the New Orleans Saints.
Woo!
They go down 34-10 to the Los Angeles Rams.
Did Tyler Shuck provide a spark?
It got extinguished. Before it got started.
Got it.
So, yeah, no spark Tyler Shuck, 15 of 24, 176 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and he was, very elementary in his reads, but that's what kind of the offense called for. So I don't even know that I'm blaming Tyler Shuck for how they started that game, and that's what you were going to get. If you hit reset again and you were going to get a guy that was getting his first start, you were not going to get a level of play that was going to beat a team like the Los Angeles Rams.
No, Los Angeles Rams, very good football team. It looked like a lot of the same. Looked very similar to most of their offensive productions. They struggled. I think they had 3 and outs to start the game. I think it's the second team all season. I think the Ravens did it a few weeks ago in an abysmal offensive performance. They tied with the lowest plays recorded for offense. I think they had 40 total plays in the game. Yeah. So one of 2 teams this season to have 40 offensive plays. So a lot of 3 and outs, but it kind of looks similar to, like, let's rewind to the Chicago Bears game where, everyone had, criticizing turnovers. That's when, like, the turnover run kind of started. 3 and out, and then all of a sudden get a little spark for 2 minutes before the half, which, I was kind of talking about that week. Like, the best way to kind of get a struggling offense rhythm and going a little bit is to run a little bit of no huddle, 2 minute. But it looked like a lot of the same. I mean, we saw drops from Juwan Johnson. We saw
You don't say.
Nobody getting open down the field, having to hit running backs, having to hit shallow crosses underneath. Yeah. Running game was kind of poo. It just looked like a really bad team playing a really good team. That's what it looked like to me.
Fair.
And my God, I'm such a fan of Matthew Stafford. Guy's incredible.
Yeah.
And he continues to elevate his game the older he gets, too.
Yeah. We will get back to the Saints-Rams breakdown here, but I did get a quick message before he gets out of carpool. Memphis Hester wanted to tell Coach Matt Flynn, take the L, because the Panthers went into your trap and took your trap. And so Memphis wanted you to know.
You talking that ish this morning.
He wanted you to know that he's listening, just in case you want to break down that game a little bit later.
I don't really want to break down the game, but I will tell you that, as a, obviously a Packers fan, I'm very disappointed in that team. They always play to their competition, and that competition was very bad.
They're 5-4
and
now.
They played to it.
Carolina over 500.
Over 500.
Don't look
right
now.
So I think the Packers might have the top 2 worst losses of the season in the NFL this year.
The Browns?
I
mean, at least the Panthers
they lose
are
to the
5-4.
Yeah, okay. They lose to the Panthers at home.
Yeah, and those ugly-ass uniforms. Oops, sorry.
I can't say that word, bud.
Ugly butt uniforms.
They almost lose to the Bengals 4 days after Flacco signs there. Yeah, sure. They tie the Cowboys. There's another game they lost to they shouldn't have, or almost should have. Anywho, it's not looking great for them. They always play to their competition, seems like.
All right. Sorry, I just had to get that in before Memphis gets out of carpool. He wanted to let you know what the final score
Memphis.
was. Yes. Back to the Saints and the Rams. Matthew Stafford going against Tyler Shuck is never going to go your way.
No.
It's just not going to. It's probably been the most surprising thing to me. And you could say, well, they got young quarterbacks. I just don't play that game anymore. I just don't. Like, Tyler Shuck's 26 years old. Spencer Rattler's played a lot of football. The NFL is completely different than it used to be. Like, used to, you would come in and you'd sit or whatever and you'd learn, and, they'd put you in with the gloves on. Like, that's just not the NFL anymore. Like, we've just seen too many cases. And go back to last year's draft class of Bo Nix and Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams and even Drake May at the end. Like, we've seen too much. Michael Penix coming in and playing well. Like, that's not the case anymore. Like, it's not, I got a young quarterback. Because if you do that, you're just not going to win. You're not going to be competitive. You can't have, like, this baby game plan, I don't think, when you're playing anybody, much less the Rams.
No, and sometimes coming into a game thinking that and trying to, and I'm not saying they are. I'm speaking in more generalities here. When you have a young quarterback, sometimes you tend to try to protect him a little bit and not call the entire offense. That can be more detrimental to him than anything else, because you have an entire offense available for a quarterback for a reason. Because it opens, it creates different holes at different levels of the defense. There's different reads. You're giving the defense different looks. Like, the more dumbed down your offense is, the easier it is for defense to tee off on it. So I'm not saying that was the issue, because the issues with the offense looked like the same issues they've had the entire season. Guys couldn't get open. We couldn't see the open guys. We had to keep hitting checkdowns. We couldn't get an established running game. Couldn't stay on schedule. Like, you couldn't convert on third downs. Like, it's the same story that we've seen over and over and over again. So I don't know if people thought that Chuck was actually going to create a spark. I think it's probably more of just like, hey, let's just see what's going on here. But I don't know if anybody expected them to just like overnight become a good offense, because Spencer Rattler hasn't played bad. Yeah, they went through a spell of turnovers, but hell, the Colts turned over 5 times yesterday.
Yeah.
Saints turned over 6 times in 2 weeks. Like those things happen. Yeah. Like, turnovers happen. There's ebbs and flows to every season in the NFL. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. You just got to like come out of the low points at some point. But I don't know if like people thought that overnight Tyler Shuck was obviously all of a sudden going to operate this offense any differently. Maybe it does. Maybe he's learned a lot. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe something. But like, this offense, the team's not good.
Yeah. No. They're
getting a lot of good tries out there. A lot of good efforts. A lot of good attaboys.
Yeah.
But the offensive line still stinks.
Yeah, but like
receivers can't get open.
But an attaboy in the way that, look, we've all coached teams at different levels, but like the one who's just like, a little bit behind, but he's trying hard, and you're like, he does something that is expected, but it's like he does it, and you're like, hey, attaboy.
Yep.
Attaboy, good job. That kind of attaboys, not because you're doing something good.
Right. It's because you're doing as good as you can.
Yeah.
You don't want these guys to feel bad.
Should never happen in the National Football League.
Devontae Adams, good football player. Puka Nacua, good football player.
Yeah, Puka Nacua's pretty.
Both those guys are better than the entire, like, the Saints. Matthew Stafford.
I don't know.
He might creep up my quarterback list, and he was already at 2.
I wonder what incriminating evidence some of these players have for the Saints. It's wild, and like,
you think they got something on him
to be playing? Yes. What I mean,
or does Mickey have something?
Golly,
Mickey's got something, right?
I mean, Cesar Ruiz just continues to baffle me with some of the things that he does, and he got an extension. You know what I mean? Like, it's like with Trevor Penning, like, he didn't play great at all, but it's like, okay, well, they didn't pick up his option. Like, they gave Cesar more money. They looked at that and said, oh, we want more years of that. Like, it's just like, because you watch Kelvin Banks Jr., who you took in the first round, he's going to be a dude. Like, he's going to be a long-time dude in the NFL. And so, like, you can see it there. But outside of that, like, Fuaga's okay here and there. Like, hadn't found his consistency yet, but at least you can see something there.
Yep.
Like, with Cesar Ruiz and even Trevor Penning, it's like, stop trying to make it work.
Yep.
It's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe Trevor Penning can go somewhere else and get a change of scenery, and maybe he can do something. Cesar Ruiz is somebody that you gave more money to, and he continues. He graded out this week again at under 50. He's 49. Like, It is what it is.
Here's my thing: is like, we shouldn't even be mad at Cesar Ruiz. Like, be mad at the other signature on the contract, and I'm not talking about the notary. Like, that's the issue.
I agree.
Like, what are we doing? Like, you can't be mad at the kid for re-signing a contract. Like, obviously, he's not good enough to play in the NFL consistently and be a good player in the NFL. But if you're going to put a contract in front of anybody, they're going to sign it. Can't blame them. I don't know, man. That's a bad look. That roster compared to what you just saw.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even close. Like, you're not even 1 draft class, 2 draft classes away. You're like 3 draft classes plus 3 bangers of some free agent off seasons away.
I mean, what did we talk about? I think last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, we kind of had a full segment on it. Like, if you were an NFL team and you were a new team, an expansion team, and they're like, okay, you can take 2 players from every team to create your roster. 2 from every team.
Do I have to?
Who? Like, think about how crazy that is, but think about, like, which 2 you would choose right now from the Saints. If you base it off age and not, I mean, because look, I'm not going to sit here and hate on a guy like Demario Davis. Like,
right,
Demario Davis is just he's still playing good football. He's just on the other side of it. So, like, this is not disrespect to him because 5 years ago, absolutely. Hell, maybe 3 years ago. Like, outside of Kelvin Banks Jr., who are you taking on this team?
The holder?
No, because he's not very good at punting either.
All right.
Moose, Tate, y'all got a name that you feel confident about? Like, you can say,
maybe Chase Young.
Oh, Chase Young.
Young.
I'd take Chase
That
Young.
might be the guy.
Chase Young's playing like a
I mean,
dude.
Fuaga's been pretty good, but that's it.
Yeah, I was going to say Eric McCoy before he got hurt, obviously. But, I mean, the injuries the last few years have really hampered him. But, I mean, consistently, he's one of the better centers in the NFL.
But you're right, injuries.
The injuries, yeah.
It's not, like, to Matt's point.
But to your point, he's not the best center in the NFL. You don't have the best of anything.
Wait. Somebody said, give me Young and Brzee? Like Brian? That's a choice.
Mm-hmm. I think the answer is nobody. You're not taking Chase Young over.
Brian Brzee graded out at 44.2. His run stop grade was 28.6. Now, I will say this. Brian Brzee can rush the passer. Like, that is for sure, like, a borderline elite skill that he has. But here's the problem with that. When you select a defensive tackle in the first round, he can't be a specialist. And again, he's got a great skill, like to get after the quarterback, a third down guy for sure. But because he's so poor against the run, it's tough to play him all 3 downs. And so, like, if you're trying to get the value out of a first-round pick, I don't know that you can just justify him being a third down rush specialist.
You can if he's special, and he's affecting every single pass play.
Yeah, every single one. I mean,
I'm not going to.
We're talking about Aaron Donald.
Yeah, I mean, but like, look at a Micah Parsons. Like, besides yesterday, like he's affecting every single pass play. He's affecting the scheme that you run. Right,
edge is a little bit different than when you're playing the 3 technique. So,
it's going to be good. It's going to be fine, everybody. If you think about it.
I'm thinking. Hadn't gotten there yet.
Put Rattler back in.
Rat that. Oof.
I'm ready.
Well, with the number 1 overall pick, the New Orleans Saints select probably some guy you never heard of.
Probably some guy. A guard.
At a UTEP.
Had a good combine, though.
His relative athletic score was through the roof. You wouldn't even believe it.
You see that one-on-one rep at the Senior Bowl he had? It went viral.
You better get ready for the Senior Bowl, bud. You'll be there. Are you going to have a pen and a pad like T-Bob used to?
Absolutely, dude. Kidding me? No, it's all up here.
Yeah.
Steel trap.
Yeah, I think anybody that's listened to this show knows that that is an issue.
Go Saints.
Go Saints. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Oof. I'd select Russell Pulls.
Oh, God.
If I had
they're the best.
Exhibition.
They're like the Rams.
They're like the Rams?
Yeah, the best. Blowing out the competition.
Russell Pulls. RussellPull.com. Russell Pull Company. 225-924-2527. When you go to the website, you see the homepage, Dream Pulls. Because, well, pulls a big decision. And you've probably been dreaming about it for a long time. It's not something that just popped into your head this week, right? So you go and you meet with them and you kind of lay out all the ideas that you've had, and they make sure that every single time your vision and your dream pool is built, Russell Pulls, the Russell Pool Company.
That's right. You're the name when you think of quality custom pools, the highest quality. And maybe you don't know exactly what you want. Well, they can walk you through that step. They have 2 landscape architects right there that they can draw. They can help guide you through that entire process. Go see their gallery of work right there. Go to russellpools.com, russellpools.com.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
Banking on the go? Our mobile app makes it effortless. But at Campus Federal, you're more than just an account number. We build relationships with our members, supporting you from saving for college to owning your first home. If you're buying a car, planning a home renovation, or a vacation, we're here to help. Campus Federal Credit Union, your trusted financial partner for every stage of life. Start your journey today.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, Moose, you can turn it up.
It's all right, bro. Don't be
Don't be ashamed, man. I got a daughter now, man. I'm all about Frozen.
Right.
It's not Frozen.
Moana, but wow.
What is this?
Moana.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah.
I would say that Moana is probably one of the more rewatchable.
Yeah, it is.
Like you can watch it over and over. And like,
couldn't hear it, Moose. I'm sorry.
It's a
you
low
had it where
song.
only dogs could hear it.
That's not true. It's a low song. Thought y'all were gonna come in talking. Wanted to keep it under you.
Yeah, we'll yell if we have to.
I'm gonna overpower the hosts here, guys.
We're not that guy. It's fine. We'll yell if we have to. This is Moana.
Here we go.
Good
song,
dude.
Good song. In honor of Disney just dominating YouTube TV, we will be listening to Disney music all day.
Never seen Moana.
Yeah, me either.
Seen
I
it?
just
Well,
like the song.
I mean,
no-
to
right.
be fair, like
Yeah.
y'all have no reason to see it yet. But
For sure.
when you do, banger.
When you do, you're gonna be like, not bad.
I mean, I knew the song.
Honestly,
That's how good it has to
not
be.
bad.
That's true. I think actually, you'd watch it and you'd appreciate it. You'd appreciate it.
Taylor, you got that clip ready?
Yeah.
I want to talk about, just for a second at least, I want to show y'all a little something. If you're watching on YouTube, you can check this out. Matthew Stafford from the game yesterday, I want to show you. So he's always been kind of known as being like this guy that's incredible with no-look passes, right?
Yeah.
And we've seen some unbelievable plays throughout the year. Well, we saw one that went kind of under the radar yesterday, but someone actually clipped it and put it on the socials yesterday. I want you to watch. So not only is this a no-look pass, but he's throwing a dagger route down the middle of the field, probably 18 to 20 yards down the field, something like that.
You say the middle of the field?
there's these pass plays you can run, Jake, that you can actually throw it towards the middle of the field.
Holy.
It's unbelievable.
What?
LSU fans, brace yourself.
Okay.
Because you haven't seen something like this in years.
Oh, boy. All right.
So I want you to watch this, and I want you to see one of the best people to ever play the sport at this position, at working this craft that not many people can do. Watch these eyes. He looks left first, then he looks right. No.
How you throwing that in an NFL game, almost 20-yard pass?
Playing with those boys. So I want you to watch it again. So he peeks left at the backside safety. So this peek left right here to backside safety, he's confirming coverage. He's confirming cloud coverage. So he's confirming cover 2. So we got 2 safeties dropping back deep, covering the halves of the field. You got 2 corners running cloud corners right here. So your big problem is he peeks left because you're running 3 strong right here. The Mike linebacker opens up to the 3 strong, opens up right. You got a backside dig route. So what you have to be concerned with, he knows he has a running back right here. Monument defender. The will linebacker right here is the only person that can defend this play, and he should be defending this play until, look at Stafford, look at that ram looking right at this guy. Hesitates, paralyzes this guy for just a split second. That is all you need. And watch this. So he knows based on his peek left, that's the guy he's got to beat. All he has to do is hesitate him, get his weight on the heels. Most people will look off and then look to the throw as they're making it. Stafford doesn't really need to because he's a dude.
That's incredible.
That pick, that is so good to watch. That is so fun to watch. That's why I love NFL, watching the gameplay of NFL more than college football. I love the other stuff around college football more, but the gameplay right there, when you see the best people in the entire world at doing something that we all love, it is beautiful to watch. Chef's kiss. And I want to show it like Stafford having a historical season right now. Currently, he's sitting at 67, almost 68% completion, 2,147 yards, average of 7.8 per pass. 113.2 QB rating on the entire season, 21 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
How old's Matthew Stafford?
I got to be 39.
He's got to be. I mean, he was close to.
I think he's 37.
Okay, well, maybe he was young. I probably didn't redshirt.
Yeah, 37. Taylor got it. He's 37.
All right, that's why. Yeah.
All right. He'll be.
Imagine redshirting. Couldn't be me.
You know, some people aren't 40 when they get to college. Like the Shreveport Evangel boys.
That's right, baby.
Anyway, I love watching film like that because you just get to see when you watch someone really good that understands, you get to see where their head's at, like where their eyes are, and you get to see within split seconds.
Yep.
So he had the pre-snap look. He thought he knew what it was.
Right.
But he had a quick hesitation to the left for confirmation.
Yep.
He confirmed. He had a theory. He knew what he thought it was. He confirmed it, and then it knew exactly, based on his route concept, the one person he had to look off.
Right.
Basically.
How much of that, too, within that play, because he had to kind of go through it a little bit. He had to look left. Okay, confirmation. Okay, now I've got to be able to look at the running back here, and I got to just get that linebacker to hesitate just a little bit. So all that takes time. How much of that as a quarterback is the ultimate trust that you've got the protection and not looking down at the protection? Because it's not like it was in his hands for 6 seconds, but it takes a little bit to go through your progressions. You find your last guy.
You don't even really need great protection there. He was 3-stepping, one hitching out. He was 3-step, one hitching out. It wasn't like a hitch. Let me think about it. I mean, he probably got rid of that ball in 2.5 seconds, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe 2 seconds. So,
with a college quarterback, that probably takes 4 seconds. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. Like any college quarterback.
Yeah, you're probably not hitting that way. Probably most people are checking that down
to the back.
Yeah, because I mean that monument defender, that Will Backer had dropped so much, but he knew he knew that he wanted to go there.
Yeah,
and he knew he was going to that look off.
Right,
but that read was to the back.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com. GEAUX. GoTommies.com. Tommy's windows, doors, and also siding. When you go to the website, you can see what they can do for you. A gallery of work. You can see past client results. You can, check out the testimonials of their past clients as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, you see the banners there. It's pretty much like the 90s Bulls. Year after year after year after year, all they do is just stack banners, award-winning. That is Tommy and the team. This year in the Advocate, best windows in Baton Rouge. Go to gotommies.com.
That's right. Tommy's, windows, doors, siding. If you have a project, y'all working on something, you're building a new house, maybe you have a little renovation, maybe a little home extension, whatever it is. Maybe you just have to replace some doors and some windows on an older home. Whatever it is, make sure you call Tommy's to get a quote. Let them talk to you about the project. You can see the difference that it makes working with this team. And go right there. You can see their whole gallery of work right there. GoTommys.com.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Banking on the go? Our mobile app makes it effortless. But at Campus Federal, you're more than just an account number. We build relationships with our members, supporting you from saving for college to owning your first home. If you're buying a car, planning a home renovation, or a vacation, we're here to help. Campus Federal Credit Union, your trusted financial partner for every stage of life. Start your journey today.
While Louisiana politics can seem like they're from another planet, Moon Griffon isn't afraid to bring politicians back down to earth. Listen to the Moon Griffon Show weekday mornings at 9 on Talk 107.3.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
I trust the lake.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right
Forget about your worries and your strife.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Or a prickly pear, and you prick a raw paw. Well, next time, beware. Don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear,
Hello.
use the claw.
Hey, what's up?
We're back.
You don't need to use the claw when you pick a
Maybe some of y'all didn't get to watch college football over the weekend, and maybe this is the first time you're getting any score updates. You're like, oh, wow, that happened.
I actually might be shocked when you start telling me these things.
All right.
I assume Georgia Tech won.
They did not. No, they didn't. Carter Finley at night. I kept hearing about it, and
who's that?
NC State. Also the Wolfpack. NWO.
There you go. That's like when I was actually into wrestling.
Yeah, it's man. They couldn't stop the run. It didn't matter what Haynes King did. Like, you weren't going to come back because you couldn't stop anything in that game. So Georgia Tech goes down Now, certainly not the only ranked team that went down. Now, some teams, Ohio State, they take care of business. They win 38-14 over Penn State. Indiana, who might just be the best team in the country, I mean, they just continue to blow people out. They win 55-10 on the road against Maryland. Georgia survives Florida. We'll probably get more into that one a little bit later on. Ole Miss takes care of South Carolina. NC State does beat Georgia Tech 48-36. A wild Texas-Vanderbilt game in which Vanderbilt scores 21 points in the fourth quarter for a crazy, crazy backdoor cover. And if you had Texas, you're probably feeling sick all day long. Another upset, SMU takes down Miami at home 26-20. So Miami, unless they find a way somehow, some way, which I just don't see it happening, to win the ACC, they're out of the college football playoff. Tennessee goes on the road and Oklahoma goes on the road to Tennessee and wins 33-27. Pontoon parlay didn't do too great, by the way. Wazoo lost.
Yeah,
Tennessee lost. So
Tennessee, it's not my fault. Their fault, really.
Houston also goes down to West Virginia, 45-35. So a lot of ranked teams going down. Utah, Tay-Tay's pick. Oof, that one missed too. I think Alondra pushed, and that's all we had. Utah 45-14 over Cincinnati.
Yeah, I mean, what I was looking at, I was like, Cincinnati 7-1. They're playing good, like 10.5-point favorite for Utah, but apparently wasn't enough.
No, Alondra's must have. Hers was 3.5, wasn't it?
Was it?
It was a backdoor cover.
It was a little backdoor cover.
So we were 1-3.
Alondra, official ball knower of OTB. We've said it. Gets back on track.
Who I think, I don't remember her actual pick, but I think she might be up in line for a turnover chain when she gets back. With the firing of
Hugh Freeze.
With Hugh Freeze, which we'll get into a little bit later, obviously, because we lost another good one, folks.
Well, we lost one. Good.
You don't want to talk ill.
Yeah, well, we can in this case, I think. I think everybody would agree. So now, here is your AP top 10 in the country. Actually, let's go top 12. Let's go top 12 with the college football playoff rankings being released tomorrow. You've got Ohio State 1, Indiana 2, A&M 3, Alabama 4, Georgia 5, Oregon 6, Ole Miss 7, BYU 8, Texas Tech 9, Notre Dame 10, Oklahoma 11, UVA, Virginia 12, although with UVA, let's see, they would right now, they'd get a spot because they would be the ACC team. And so that will probably knock somebody else out, probably Oklahoma, because that's going to be a G6 spot. So Memphis, I believe right now, as they're 22nd in the country, would get that spot. So that's kind of what your college football playoff might look like. Now, the AP rankings aren't what the CFP is going to give out, but old Notre Dame, after losing the first two games, not really having anything left on their schedule outside of USC. Now it's Navy, at Pitt, Syracuse, and at Stanford with no conference championship game.
I'm sure they
Notre Dame will be in the college football playoff.
I'm sure they wanted to have a tougher strength of schedule, but their conference schedule had made them do all those other games.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Sure. The one they're not in.
In cowardly fashion.
And the one that they have a tie with, a loose tie, the ACC is not very deep this year.
And I don't really feel like their cowardism is like in true like Irish fashion. I feel like the Irish are tough.
That's true.
They're gritty.
Yeah. Normally.
Yeah. But the quote unquote fighting Irish are a bunch of cowards and losers.
Well, they're going to be in the college football playoff again.
I wouldn't want to get there that way. Just me.
Yeah. Their only real challenge I have left is at Pitt. Pitt's a 7-2 football team. That could be a challenge. But even that one, ESPN Matchup Predictor has Notre Dame as a 75% chance to win that contest. All right, we'll be back. Hour number 2 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. That is the website for K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Been doing it since 2004 in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore. They are there for you. Really, anywhere in the listening area, like no matter where you're listening to us throughout the state of Louisiana, just make the call. Have a conversation with them. Look, they've helped my dad in Shreveport. I know people they've helped in Alexandria, right? So just make the call And chances are Brandon Barton and the team can come out to your space, know your space, learn your space, change your space, all in the same day. Go to ktozblinds.com.
That's right, K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Brandon Barton and his team, they will come in, they will take a look at your house, and they will figure out, they will know exactly what to do to make your house look better, make your house work more efficiently. And so they can do it on literally any budget as well. And like Jake said, all over Louisiana, they can help you. Interiors, Outdoor Living, ktozblinds.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Monday, November 3rd. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 70. An hour or two of today's show. We'll recap some of the top games across the NFL and college football and a head coaching eulogy from our very own Matt Flynn. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Yeah, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2, OTB, live from the Raising Cane studio. I remind you about our friends over at Pala. You know, in Louisiana, when we build something, we build it to last, and that's exactly what the folks at Pala do every single day. They're one of the premier industrial construction and maintenance companies in the South, handling projects from refineries to fabrication with a reputation built on safety, quality, and teamwork. So whether it's welding, construction, or full-service project management, Pal's been doing it the right way for over 50 years. They take care of their people, their clients, and their community. You can learn more at palagroup.com. That's palagroup.com. Pala, built on safety, driven by people. Every single week, by the way, we're going to come here, and there's going to be a coach that's fired, and we've done eulogies. And a little bit later on, we're going to do the one for Hugh Freeze. I'm just letting you know, Flynn, I've got very high expectations for this one.
Why?
There's a lot. There's a lot there, bud.
Like, it's going to be pretty hard to top a Brian Kelly eulogy.
I disagree. I think that the Hugh Freeze one is going to be electric.
Well, I stayed up. I got 25 minutes of sleep.
You've been in the lab with a pen and a pad?
I've been writing it.
All right.
Smoke coming from my legal pad. Is that what they call them, right? The yellow?
Yeah, the legal pad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here is.
What you got?
I'm thinking about, like, okay, so Auburn and Florida, two very, very proud programs. Now, LSU's not in a great spot. I don't pretend to act like they're in a great spot. You know, very soon you're going to get a president. Okay, we'll see how that goes. After you get a president, you get an athletic director, and you get a head coach. Right now, you don't have any of the three. All have an interim tag with them. So trying not to cast too many stones here. But Auburn and Florida, like, we're talking like 4 losing seasons in a row. For Florida, it's 3 of the last 4. You're not there. Now, you're not where you want to be, where you need to be, where it has to be. But, you know, a year ago, what'd you get, 9 wins? It's not great. It's not great, but you had 9 wins. Like, we're talking about teams that have losing records.
Yeah.
This year, you're 5-3. Not great. Not acceptable. Can't be there. We know that. But you are 5-3. So in a day and age where you can turn it around faster, I still do have more hope than some of these places that we've, like, when we were playing, and not even that long ago, Auburn and Florida are standards of the SEC just like LSU was.
Yeah, and they will remain that way. I mean, that's not going
like,
anywhere.
But they're in a worse spot if you look off recent track record.
Yeah, and they will bounce back. And I think that, when I think about Florida not being good over the last 3, would you say 3 of the last 4 years, losing records?
I mean, even
Auburn
last year, like, was there a winning
records.
record? It wasn't like it was 8 wins with a bowl win.
And there's nobody that likes the University of Florida like less than Jake and I, these two guys right here at this table. But we really like to not like them because they're a standard.
Right.
They are part of historically at the top, towards the top of the mountain of the SEC, just from a helmet, from a name, from a brand. They're everything that the SEC, is part of it. And so I want them to be good. I want them to be relevant. I want them to be dangerous because I want that game. I want that LSU versus Florida game to be what it should be.
Yeah.
I want it to be relevant. And I want it to be electric. And I want the intensity. I want that hatred coming both directions in that stadium. I want that hatred to be there sideline to sideline. And when you're not a good program, it's just, it's still there, but it's lacking a little bit. Same with Auburn. It was what fantastic, right? They're still dangerous. They can still hit on a recruiting class or a couple transfers and be a dangerous team. But I think I think all of us as SEC football fans, we should want those teams to be good, and we should want their program to be stable because that is why SEC is so great, because of the rivalries, because of those matchups between the best of the best of the best. That is why we love it. That's why kids sign here. That's why coaches want to come here, because you get those matchups and those opportunities, and the fan bases are great. So, as much as like we like to laugh at their grave, we don't want to be doing that because we want them to be good. That is just my humble opinion. But I think that if you really look at it as an SEC fan, you should probably feel somewhat the same. Like you want those big games between them.
This isn't even really like the whole reason to bring that up is not even really to hate on them. It's really just to kind of shine light on where LSU is, because I mean, we feel down and out right now. I think that's fair to say. I think everybody is like just not a great situation. Not a great situation. It's got to be better. But my whole point of bringing that up was, you look at where Auburn's at right now, and they move on from Hugh Freeze. Okay, so in the last 4 seasons, there's the last 4 seasons for LSU. All right, you're 10-4, 10-3, 9-4, 5-3. I said it. It's not good enough. Right? It's not. Just not ever going to be something where you're okay with that. Okay. But Auburn in their last 4 seasons, 5-7, 6-7, 5-7, 4-5.
Shoo, doggy.
So I'm saying you're still ahead of some places that are historically major players in the SEC, but they're down bad right now. Now you got to hit on this hire. You got to hit on both these hires. You have to get some positive momentum. Florida in that same time period, 6-7, 5-7, 8-5. What are they overall this year? 3-5. The whole point of bringing that up again is because they're starting over within the SEC. There's no point in doing Arkansas. Arkansas will be the same, but we don't consider Arkansas the same as Florida and Auburn in the SEC. Mm-hmm. So teams that you're probably competing with somewhat. Now, do I think LSU is the best of those 3 jobs? Absolutely. But you're probably competing somewhat for your next head coach. I think you just have more on the table that you can. I mean, Coach, you got 2 10-win seasons in there.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we all expect better, want better, need better. But you're talking about having 2 10-win seasons in that time period where you would have to combine Auburn's 2 best seasons to get to 10 in that 4-year period.
Yeah, it is pretty wild to sit here and say that our kids just took their costumes off, and they still have a pumpkin-shaped bucket of candy sitting in their bedroom right now, and we're already talking about 4 SEC jobs that are open.
Yeah.
And we just finished Halloween. We are at the beginning of November, and it's pretty wild to say. It just goes to show you what the expectations are.
And you're going to see probably at least one more.
Oh, yeah.
Open up.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully they spread it out
some
time.
Hopefully they spread it out weekly so we can get the eulogies in.
Yeah. You're going to have a major college firing for the rest of the year every week.
Mm-hmm.
I feel pretty confident in saying that.
Yep. And do you think that is the leash is a lot shorter because of this expanded playoff?
Yes.
There's so many teams are like playoff or bust, which they should be.
Yeah.
Certainly.
There's no question about it.
Yeah. I think that has the biggest part.
You heard Verge on Friday.
Yeah.
On Friday, he's like, LSU football should make the college football playoff every year. Mm-hmm. Now, that's incredibly tough to do. That's lofty goals, but
that's the goal you should have.
Your interim AD just said that. He's like, LSU should make the college football playoff every year. And you haven't made it in the 12-team playoff in, the 2 years that it's been here. You only made the 4-team playoff one time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's got to go up. I think I looked at it. We would have made it 3 times in our 4 years. Or you would have made it 4 out of your 5.
Mm-hmm.
In a 4-team playoff. In a 4-team playoff, you would have made it 4 out of 5. I would have made it 3 out of 4.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure.
And that's the goal that LSU should have. I mean, forever. Even when we weren't making, the 4-team playoff, there was a run that we would still make most of the 12-team because, there was, you lose some games, you lose some strategic games, you lose to Bama, but you were still, at the end of the year, top 12 team. Yeah. Certainly.
Gosh, Matt, if we finished 11th, we were kind of like, whoa.
I know, right?
I think
not top 10.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Right.
Because LSU is a top 10 team.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Oh, we got to get a president. And then an AD.
They could be coming here very soon this week.
I still find that order a little strange.
Which
whole order of everything, saying that naming Verge the interim,
and
but then not having a plan for the full time, like not having a timeline for the full time. So the interim, hire a coach, and then bring in a full time potentially. I would think that Verge has to be the top of the list.
I would think that with them saying that he has the full authority to make the hire, that tells you that he is by far the number one guy on the list.
Yeah. Because you don't want to bring in a coach, especially a high-profile coach, and say,
ADs
we're going to hire
coaches,
somebody
just like
else.
GMs and coaches in the NFL.
I know.
They're going to be tied together.
Unless you want to get yourself tied into like a Bill Belichick situation in Foxborough in New England, where he pretty much made the hire for GM. Because he technically was the GM as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to get in that situation where your head coach is determining who the athletic director is.
No. So, look, there's some things that could be shored up here very shortly. You could have a president this week. You can pull an interim tag off Verge. Verge, if you feel right now, as strong as it feels like you do, that's your athletic director.
Yep.
And then,
then
as a
you're
team, you go and you hire a head coach.
But then you're basically hiring a president and telling him you're hiring Verge. Pretty much telling the president who to hire at that point.
Look, this entire thing's been asked backwards. I mean, let's not act, you know what I mean? Like, let's not act like it's not.
Yeah.
Like, you got right now, let me see if I can pull it up. You've got Governor Brian Kemp, the governor of the state of Georgia, quote tweeting Barstool Sports of Governor Landry's speech talking about Scott Woodward with a quote tweet. This is a Kirby Smart appreciation tweet. Good luck, and then tags Governor Landry. Go Dogs. So to say any of this is going as it normally does would be laughable.
Wait, you know what I mean? Saying that governors don't usually
quote tweet Barstool
quote tweet and talk ish to each other over college football?
Yeah.
Kind of like it, though. It's fun. Everybody's getting into it.
I just want to get some structure, and I just want to get it sooner rather than later. Sooner rather than later, because right now you have interim, which you got to fight. You got to keep going. You got to keep marching forward. That's okay. But the plan's got to get into place here pretty soon. You've got a high school recruiting class that is going to be, I believe, Tay, correct me if I'm wrong, a month from today.
Yeah, December 3rd.
Right?
Yeah. 3rd through the 5th is the early signing.
3rd through the 5th, but starts a month from today, from right now. And I don't know if you know this, but you got some pretty big recruits in there. Got a couple 5-stars in there. You got some players that are the best in their position coming out of high school. You might want to.
Well, it still blows my mind that like most people sign then instead.
Well, because everybody enrolls early now.
I know.
That's why you did it. Not
enjoy high school,
everybody.
kids.
Yeah, go play.
Yeah, dude.
Soccer or baseball or whatever your spring sport is. It's the most fun I had was playing.
So good.
High school soccer my senior year. My brother was my head coach. Coach Saban came to watch us, and we had like 3,000 people there. Made budget for like 10 years off that one game. Me and Coach Saban driving back to my house in my single cab pickup truck.
No big deal. What the crank windows?
No, by this time I got Beyonce'd. Had automatic windows. Not a big deal.
Dude, can't hide it.
Yeah. Yep. Whatever money my parents were going to spend on college, they got me a new ride since I got a scholarship.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Congrats on that scholarship.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's probably didn't think it was going to happen after Rivals gave you your ranking.
Well, they knew it would happen, but maybe not like to the level.
Maybe a preferred walk-on.
Yeah. Maybe maybe a CUSA, little Conference USA situation.
I thought a lot about this weekend. Our conversation with Dick Dixon on Friday morning. Talking about Mr. Kelvin Shepard. I think I'm starting to like it. That option.
Okay. Well, let's explore that when we come back.
Okay.
Let's get into that because he is certainly a name that's been thrown out there. We'll update you on what the latest odds are, because there was a time when there's some coaches on this list that would not have even gotten a mention because you felt like you had to fit in a certain box and you had to have certain things on your resume. I don't think that's the case anymore, but if we explore that, what would that look like and what would it take? We'll give that to you when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com. Get that whole home generator ready to go for the holidays. When you call Boudreaux's Electrical on the North Shore at 985-397-1562 in the greater Baton Rouge area, 225-300-9389, you get the ultimate peace of mind. It's also more power and more protection. You do not, and I mean do not, want to disappoint your father-in-law if you've got the entire family over at your house for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, you're hosting, bad weather, power's out. What are you going to do? Well, you're going to get judged. I can tell you that. You're going to have disappointment in his eyes. You don't want that. Go to BoudreauxElectrical.com.
I told her you weren't the one. Don't prove him right.
I tried to tell
Go
her.
to Boudreaux's Electrical right there on their homepage, BoudreauxElectrical.com. There's a big red button. You can request a free quote. So get ready for this holiday season. Get ready for the potential cold weather, snowstorms, whatever it is. Go to BoudreauxElectrical.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builder School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here on this Monday morning. Matthew, on Friday, we had Richard Dick Dixon on the show, and we were talking about the press conference that we saw earlier in that day, some of the top candidates maybe for the LSU job, and there is one that is a former teammate of all three of ours, and somebody that's, obviously had some success at the NFL level as a defensive coordinator, albeit his first year, but, a Tiger through and through. He had the press conference there where he said if you cut him open, he would be a liger, half lion, half tiger. So
great comment. Great comment.
Kelvin Shepard is somebody that a lot of people have thrown around, maybe potentially getting an opportunity to at least interview for the head coaching job of the LSU Fighting Tigers. Lay that out for me. Like, what does that look like if it does happen? Like, what would have to be some things that he would have to surround himself with to make sure that everything was taken care of?
Yeah, and I don't think that like you and I are like in a position right now to say who we want to be or who we think is going to be, because nobody really knows. Like, we don't know and we don't know who really is going to be available and who really would want to come and take the job. We're assuming a lot of people would. We're assuming that anybody would. But after our talk with Richard on Friday, I just got to thinking about Kelvin Shepard and kind of like his timeline as a player, as a coach, kind of the people that we know him very well, right? Because we were teammates with him. We know what kind of guy he is. We know what kind of dude he is. We know the kind of energy that he brings, the dog that is in him, and we also know his football IQ. Everybody else in the world kind of got introduced to this Kelvin Shepard as a coach. I don't remember how many years ago, but it was on the Hard Knock show where they had the camera inside the meeting room, and he's talking to his linebackers and talking to them rather aggressively and talking to them like a dog, but also like having compassion towards them, like being relatable to them.
Yeah.
Like, it was all the coaches speak that you watched it and you're like, man, that is like as real as it gets. And like the guy just gets it. He's real, and he knows how to communicate his message with an intensity, but also like an understanding. He laid out the expectation to his players. He was intentional about it. And it was a guy that like you're not going to talk back to, and you're not going to be like, no, coach, I saw this. But it's just not that kind of aura that surrounds Kelvin Shepard. Now, first year coordinator.
Yeah.
But has been doing it at the assistant level, for a good handful of years at a very high level and doing it well. What that looks like for him, like I was intrigued by it because, he is an NFL coach right now. So like it's this whole like wait and see situation, this fear of the unknown that current players might have when the transfer portal opens.
Yeah.
Recruits have that are signing in December 3rd. Like, if you sign someone out of the NFL, there's no hesitation. They can announce, hey, I'm going to be the head coach for so-and-so team. I don't care if it's week 10. I'm going to coach out the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go be a head coach. Like, you can let everybody know. It's not this, like, I got to hold my cards, close to my vest and a Lane Kiffin situation where it's going to be mid-January. So that part is intriguing to me because there's this big scenario you could play out of your head. Like, well, I know Kelvin Shepard gets it. He's an LSU guy. Like, he understands, like, the way this thing operates. He knows who Verge is. He knows who Frank Wilson. Like, he could be like, I'm going to coach the rest out. Frank's going to take over. Right now, he's going to handle the recruiting. He's going to be, retained.
Yeah.
Like, all that situation is intriguing to me because I know the type of dude Kelvin Shepard is. Now, does that mean like he's my first choice? I have no idea. I don't know who my first choice is. I don't have a list right now.
That's why I would love to get in front of like 5 different people that I think can do the job.
Right.
But I'd want to hear them explain how they would do the job and also why they would want to take the job.
Yep.
That's
for
big
sure
to me.
Yeah, exactly. Why you want to take the job, what's your vision for it, and everything.
I got to see some authenticity in this one.
That's why Kelvin Shepard thing intrigues me so much, because he can do that from the NFL level. He can make it known. He can still coach out his whole year, and it might be a line. They might go to, they got a team that could go to the Super Bowl. I think he would maintain a lot of the good coaches. Because there's a lot of good coaches, a lot of good people over in that building right now. I just think there is a scenario that could play out that would be really advantageous for LSU. And create electricity with the recruits, with the current players. I think that would be a huge home run from that aspect. So the more I think about it and talk through it, the more I like it.
And all right, so let me play devil's advocate, because obviously we're going to be biased in that because Kelvin was our teammate. We saw him work every single day. We've seen him at the NFL level. We've talked to people he's coached. We've talked to people that are currently on that staff that reached out to me, and I didn't ask for it. They reached out to me to kind of tell me how Kelvin's been as a defensive coordinator.
We're fans of his because we're teammates, but he's authentic.
For
he's
sure.
authentic as hell.
You know where you stand with Shep.
You know where
you always did. You always have. So, okay, but let me play devil's advocate just for this. If it happened, you would get a first-time head coach. You would get somebody that's been in the NFL, not in college football. What are some of the cons of that? And also, what would he have to surround himself with?
Yeah.
Like, what kind – is it an elite offensive staff?
Yep.
Is it almost like Jimbo used to be with us, where Jimbo, we used to say Jimbo was the head coach of the offense.
Yep.
Because Coach Saban was on his field, Muschamp was over there. It was Jimbo on our field, and that was our head coach. You know, because Coach Saban let him coach the offense. Would it be that situation?
Well, so the worry would be Kelvin Shepard is a first-time – he's been a one-year coordinator. This would be a first-time coaching job. And like, oh, well, first-time coaching, this is LSU. Like, we got all the resources in the world. We can go do this. We can do that. Well, if you know who Kelvin Shepard is and what he stands for, he is a first-year. He would be a first-year head coach. He has been a defensive coordinator. So what does that mean? You probably don't have to put him in a 10-year contract to start with.
Yeah.
So, and you are LSU. You have all the resources to do that. So surround him with as many resources that it takes to make his first year as a head coach better. Yeah, of course, he's going to have to surround himself with a badass offensive staff.
Yeah,
for sure. Maybe I talked about it last week. A guy that is in charge of game time decisions and special situations, clock management, things like that. That is not unheard of. It might be unheard of because people might think that the head coach is like the end all be all when it comes to clock management. But most head coaches have somebody in their ear saying, we got to, like, if we don't get it here, we got to spike it, or we got to clock, or we got to clock it, we got to call timeout. Like, there's a person that is dedicated, and it makes sense, right? Especially if you have a play calling head coach, whether it's the offense or defense, like, they're focused all week on the game plan.
Yeah.
There's somebody dedicated to clock management and game management throughout the game. Like, it makes sense that you have one person dedicated to that.
Right.
So if you don't already, hire that person. Like, there are pieces you
maybe even a former head coach at some level that is out of the game, and you want to make him an analyst.
So if you got a guy that loves LSU, is genuine, knows how to speak to a group of men, get the best out of them, and you got a guy that you feel that can right the ship, steady the ship right now in some tumultuous waters, that can hold on to your good people that are in that building that deserve to be there.
Yeah.
You go hold on to recruits, hold on to current players, and can announce that he's coming like ASAP. You find the other people. I don't care, and you can probably get him at. I don't want to say discounted rate because that is belittling towards him.
Right.
But like a guy that he's not, and it's like you don't have to get into contract negotiations like you would with a Lane Kiffin. You got that situation playing out. I like every piece of that puzzle that we just talked about.
Yeah.
There's not. I haven't found the negative in all that.
Now, and look, I'll say this too. Like,
Andy's been with Dan Campbell for a handful of years. He made the Lions relevant.
Exactly. Like the Lions
with what he
never
brought
done
to
anything.
the table.
Yes, and all those people that when he had his press conference, he's like, "We're going to bite kneecaps," and they were here on this station. I was like, "Why do y'all hate that?" That man is different. That man is showing you that he's going to do whatever it takes for the Detroit Lions to be relevant. They had never been relevant. They have done things under Dan Campbell they've never done in franchise history, and they're one of the oldest franchises. Okay, because the game has changed. You don't have to have the things that have always been there to be a successful head coach. I'm not saying it can't work that way, but if you take a look at how the game has changed in the NFL and in college football, it's a different coach that you're looking for. And regardless of what their resume says, regardless, because James Franklin's got a great resume. Brian Kelly's got a great resume. Dabo Swinney right now has a great resume. But the games past, like Dabo, like for what he's done and how he's always done it, you can't do it those ways anymore and expect to be elite. You just can't. They just lost another game to Duke. He just got fined $10,000 for complaining about the officials, okay? It's down bad right now at that place. But the resume is incredible. You can't deny the resume. College football isn't like just resume-based anymore. You have to have a connection to the players like you've never had before. You got to have a connection to the recruits like you've never had before. You have to be willing to sacrifice everything. Like you can't just get by on talent alone anymore because, well, the talent is dispersed amongst a lot of different teams now. You don't hoard talent like you once did. You can't. You can't do that anymore. Okay? So you have to coach. You've got to be in the building. You have to grind like you're a GA when you're the head coach now. It has to be that type of situation. And the thing is, not everybody's built for that anymore. So the guys that have done it their way for 20, 30 years and created an incredible resume. It's not that they're bad football coaches. They're good football coaches. But the way that they've always done it isn't working anymore, and they're reluctant to give themselves over to the way that it works now. So when you hear a name that's never been a head coach, I understand that. I get why you would be like, are we sure? But when the game has changed as much as it has, you have to take a look at the totality of the situation and understand there's things now that a head coach has to have that he didn't necessarily have to have before. So for me, you just had the resume. You just had the guy that I think we all felt like was going to be a home run. You had the guy that if you could go out there and handpick it 5 years ago, he'd have been on the short list. But now, you don't look for that guy necessarily anymore. You got to look for something a little bit different. I think some of the people we're talking about, like a Kelvin Shepard, is a little bit different.
One thing's clear, and there's one objective for this new head coach, whoever it is. And we just talked about Kelvin Shepard, and we know he could do this. Now, how he operates as a head coach, who knows? Nobody knows because he's never done it. But you could surround him. You talk about LSU has all the resources to do whatever. Verge just said Friday's press conference that they asked him about money. They asked him about budget. He said, my job's to find the best coach. Well, one objective is clear. As you have to reset the standard here at LSU. Back to what the standard is that we all expect from a fan base, as LSU fans, as former players, as people here on this radio station. Anybody listen, the standard has to be reset. And like Jake just said, we just fired a guy that was hired based on resume. So you got to look a little bit deeper. It's a little bit different hiring process than it always has been. So whatever it is, whoever comes in here has to absolutely go back and reset the standard of LSU football.
And you have an opportunity right now, completely clean slate. I mean, president, AD, head coach, get in that old alignment that we hear about, that we talk about, and go change the narrative, go change the vibe.
Yeah. And NFL teams are off on Tuesdays, so tomorrow you should call them.
You can give him a call tonight.
Yeah.
You know, he game plans for a little bit. Just give him a call.
Maybe slide into his DMs.
Have a conversation. Yeah, you just sounded real old there, Bo. All right, we'll take a break. Cap. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here. We eat out here. We watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team color, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Now we're cooking with gas, Moose.
This was a Taylor Sharp request.
Oh, well done,
How about
Tay.
that? Yeah.
Well
Is
done.
this Phil Collins?
Yes.
He did the whole Tarzan.
Tarzan did the whole
Okay,
thing.
All right. Okay.
Come on,
All
Flynn.
right, that's on me, guys.
Come on. That's a rookie move by a veteran player there, bud. Come on, man. Do you even Disney, bro?
Yeah, I don't Tarzan much.
Good film.
What?
Good film. Really
I mean,
good film.
Elijah, that's fine. Yeah. Great. I love Tarzan. Love Tarzan.
It's fine. This guy, he only plays the hits. Oh, Frozen's great.
I just don't associate like Phil Collins with.
He did the whole soundtrack, the whole thing.
See, I didn't know that.
We'll get you some more Tarzan here, Flynn,
Yeah.
in the next hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Yeah,
Really.
you do.
Honestly.
Well
That's
played, Moose.
probably the best Disney soundtrack.
Phil should stick to
It's
feeling
up
it
there.
in the air.
If you disrespect Phil Collins on this show, I'll ask you to kindly leave.
I don't have to.
Or Genesis. Either one.
It's a good book.
No, it's the band that he was in before he became just Phil Collins.
Oh.
You didn't just learn that today, did you?
I did. No, I knew that. Relax. Everyone relax. Pump the brakes. We're good.
I need to take a quick breather. And while I'm doing that, Gordon McKernan, Injury Attorneys. Get Gordon and get it done. It is your area code in Louisiana, followed by 888-8888. It doesn't matter where you're at in Louisiana. You can be in Shreveport, Monroe, Houma, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Lafayette, or give me a random city, somebody.
La Rose.
La Rose. Perfect. Moose, I'm going to make you give me a random city in Louisiana.
Baskin.
Yep, there too. Matthew.
Slaughter.
Yep, doesn't matter where you're at. Put that area code, followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done. Some good cities there, guys. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
We got to come back to that Phil Collins conversation.
We'll
move on now, though.
That does remind, like, Slaughter, Louisiana. Was there, like, a slaughterhouse there at one point?
I don't know why they call it
It's
that.
an aggressive name.
It's in the middle of nowhere if you've ever been to it.
Though.
Yeah.
It's got grit.
It does. Slaughter's great.
I mean, if we sat here and debated like why Louisiana cities are named what they are,
yeah.
It'd be a long
But
show.
like Slaughter's,
yeah.
we can all agree it's pretty aggressive.
No, sure.
There's a Hester, Louisiana.
Ah,
yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
There's a Sharp, Louisiana.
Okay.
Is
there
Hester?
is
Is
there a
Hester?
Musa?
No, I know.
Okay.
Is Hester, Louisiana in 318? Would that just be too perfect? Can we not
my
do that?
gosh, it
No, I
might be
think it's-
225.
I think it's near.
Let me see.
Isn't it near like St. James or something?
Let's find out, guys. Yeah, St. James Parish. Yeah.
Well,
Man,
darn.
And it almost worked.
It almost worked.
It almost worked.
That would have been epic.
It almost worked. And when I say it is tiny, but it's okay. Population, Hester, Louisiana, 498.
Oh.
Nice, not bad.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm. Someone in the chat saying Phil Collins has a huge display at the Alamo. Why does that make sense?
Huh.
It's not how I remember my Alamo.
How do you remember your Alamo then?
David Crockett, James Bowie.
Is that something like
All the
growing up
Texas heroes.
Is that something like growing up in Texas? Like that's who you learn about first?
So you switch every third year. So 1 year you do American history. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 1 year you do world history. Next year you do American history. Then the next year you do Texas history. Then it just kind of repeats like that through your first 9 grades. Or no, I think from like 3rd through 12th, something like that. I can't remember.
Are you serious?
A lot of Texas history.
I think I take Louisiana history 8th grade.
I think I took it in 7th grade. Yeah,
7th grade,
I took it in 7th.
7th grade feels better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I at least had 2
So
years.
no, I did.
I had
we
1 year
flipped it.
Louisiana history.
We were
Same.
world, American, Louisiana, 6th, 7th, 8th.
Six,
So we were
seven?
world first. We were world, American, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
I at least had 2 years of it.
It's a big
Texas
state.
history. It's a big state.
Lot to cover, yeah.
Lot to cover.
Y'all are really proud of yourselves too. So
Yes.
A lot to be proud of.
Yeah, according to AI, Phil Collins is one of the world's largest collectors of Alamo memorabilia, and his collection is on display.
What?
At the Alamo?
Interesting.
of all, he's not even from here.
Yeah, I mean,
He got really caught up in the
Is
Alamo.
he from San Antonio? Like big Davy
yeah,
Crockett guy?
it says he was inspired as a child by a Disney show. I guess there was a Disney show about the Alamo,
Okay.
and
There may have been like a Davy Crockett thing or
Yeah.
something. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Don't try to watch that on YouTube TV later.
Let's go to Disney Plus for that, bud.
I can't. Can't watch anything on I have Disney Plus.
And you can't.
No,
watch-
wait, I'm sorry. ESPN Plus. I got ESPN
Ooh.
Plus. I can't watch it.
Okay. All
I
right.
can do Disney.
Shout out to Phil Collins. Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed?
Not me.
Big Alamo collector.
yeah.
Wonder what all kind of. I bet there's some. I never even thought about that. Been collecting cards too much. I forgot about the Alamo.
Yeah, me too. We should really get into Alamo collections.
That would be sick.
We talked about this the other day. Remember, we said like if you could have one piece of memorabilia, like what would it be?
Mhm.
I went with a Mike Allstott game used neck roll
Yep.
or anything from Jim Taylor. You went with what? Would you go with? We were at Pro Dreams, I think,
remember.
when we did it. Taylor, did you answer on air? What you like your one piece of memorabilia? If you could have one piece of sports memorabilia, what it would be?
Oh man, I don't even know.
Oh, that's a great answer, Taylor. Moose. I got to feel, dude. You got a lot of options with the Red Sox.
Yeah, well, that's actually where I was gonna go. Was with Boston. I'd probably go game used Ted Williams bat. That'd be pretty sick.
I thought, you know where I thought you were gonna go? Bloody sock.
Yeah, not sanitary, but yeah, I mean that'd be cool. I mean, the bloody sock.
You don't want the game used memorabilia to be washed.
I mean, it's true. Bloody sock would be really cool.
The value's it actually if you wash it.
That'd be good. I mean, something from Pedro would be cool too. But yeah, the Schilling sock would be awesome.
Maybe the Pedro warm-up jacket he had on when he threw Don Zimmer.
That'd be sick.
That'd be good.
I wonder how much that would go for, actually, bro. Yeah, like that probably.
I have seen the Curse Buster bat. Manny Ramirez, Jack Marucci has it in his office still, just like hanging out.
Yeah, just there.
If you auction that bat off, there's no telling what you would get. I mean, it's like it's been there for ever since like it happened.
Yeah,
Jack's had it in his office.
What about a taxidermied Randy Johnson exploding bird?
Yeah, well, there's not a lot of pieces left. See, you'd have to really
still had some
duct
sort of
tape and
skeletal
super
system
glue.
afterwards.
A little, maybe. Might have been crushed.
This isn't the rock, though. It's not like he vaporized.
What about the ball?
It almost did.
What about the ball that hit the bird?
Yeah. Or just some feathers.
Yeah.
Some feathers would be
Some
good.
of the feathers.
And a cap.
Yeah. Taylor, you've
No,
had
I
time
was
to
talking
think
about
it.
the Halloween night ball. That's the one I said.
The what?
The Halloween night ball.
Oh, yeah,
Is that the one that you were
that's what he
saying Warren
said,
Rabb had or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, Warren Rabb.
You pretty much just put burglars on Warren's house now. But
say where it was.
Yeah, well, you can find out. It's probably
at the
public
Alamo.
record.
So,
all right, Tay, come on. You've had 5 minutes.
Yeah, for LSU, I'd probably go
it could be anything. Not to be LSU.
the Burrow jersey spelled like "go" that he wore coming out of the
Okay.
tunnel.
Yeah.
I think that'd be worth a good amount because like he technically only wore it for what 10 minutes.
Yeah, if that.
I mean, he didn't even
yeah.
wear it in a game.
I
So
remember
probably-
being in the locker room
probably
and him
that.
trying to change in and out of that was pretty funny.
Probably that.
Nothing Cowboys?
I'm talking about for you, though. I'm not talking
That's
about
what
like
I'm
a
saying.
value. I'm talking about like a neck roll from Mike Allstott's not that valuable. Now, to me, it's priceless.
Something for Peyton Manning. I mean, Manning's probably my favorite football player of all time. So,
What would be valuable from Peyton Manning? What about the ball he hit the little kids with in Saturday Night Live skit?
So good.
That'd be pretty good.
Be awesome.
That'd be good.
something from his final Super Bowl. Maybe something from there, like the game-worn Broncos jersey.
Screw the Broncos.
Man. So Phil Collins, part of his collection is a rifle and fringed leather pouch owned by Davy Crockett. A whole bronzed cannon used by the Mexican Army. Wow. Battle orders written between General Antonio Lopez and de Santa Anna.
Santa Ana, California. Shout out.
Yeah, he was the general of the Mexican Army.
Great airport. John Wayne Airport, I believe, is the official name.
A sword once belonging to Jim Bowie. I would think like a knife from Jim Bowie would be
pretty valuable.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty good.
Letter written by Stephen F. Austin. Sam Houston's snuff box. Sweet.
This feels like Moose was probably the only one that would appreciate this. I want the orange stealth Austin Nola used to put a ball over the left field scoreboard back in 08. Only Moose would appreciate that, I feel like.
The orange stealth did some damage back in the day.
Okay. I knew Moose would appreciate that one.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Ooh. William Anthony with the best answer for a Peyton situation probably here. The ball that he threw to Tracy Porter for the pick six.
I mean, yeah, that
would be a Colts ball.
Locally, and it would be a Colts ball.
Ooh, that'd be a good one. Good stuff. All right, we're long for a break. We'll take that break now. More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
Got a little nostalgia there. Apologize for that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Go to trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com. If you were signing up for residential commercial service, also roll-off dumpsters, always remember they have 3 different sizes to choose from. So give them a call, have that conversation, tell them what your project looks like at your home or at your business, and they're going to make sure you have the right size dumpster every single time. And if you undersell it, don't worry. They'll come, they'll empty it out, and they'll bring it back so you can use it again. Go to trashrangers.com.
Yeah, if you're anything like me, you're starting to see more and more of these red roll-off dumpsters just driving around town because more people are figuring out and finding out what we have known for a while now, that Trash Rangers is the most reliable trash pickup service in Louisiana. So if you have a project at your home, at your office, whatever it is, give them a call. They can help you size the perfect dumpster for whatever your project is. And how about Trash Ranger Sanitation? They also have a complete division of their business dedicated to portable toilets. So go give them a call. Go see them right now, trashrangers.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com.
The voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I will find my way. I can go the distance.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
I know every mile will be worth my while. I would go most anywhere.
All right, welcome back in OTB again. Oof, got a little nostalgia last segment. Apologize for that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll make up for it in hour number 3. We'll have weekend winners to kick off hour number 3. We didn't do it last week. Wasn't a lot to talk about. Not a lot of winners around here. Saints still not winners, but we can find our way to multiple winners and also losers. We like to do that here as well. So when we come back, that's what we're going to do. And also we'll kind of dive back into the LSU coaching conversation. We kind of gave you a profile of Kelvin Shepard. We'll give some other names that are still going to be heavily attached to this LSU coaching search, and we'll do it all in hour number 3 of OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to Rouses.com. Why are you sending me to a website for a grocery store? That's because you can type in your address, and it's going to pull up the one that is closest to you. And it's also going to pull up the weekly ads for your store. So they've always got incredible deals going on. And look, it is going to be a great football weekend. You're going to be able to watch LSU as they take on Alabama. Now, it's not a home game. That doesn't mean you're not going to have the spread. Doesn't mean you're not going to have friends over and watch the game. Hopefully get this whole YouTube TV situation figured out. But even if they don't, you can find a way to watch that LSU versus Alabama game, and you can have it spread by Rouse's, and you can come hang out with us Football Friday every Friday on Burbank and Lee.
That's right. With the weather changing, that kind of means the menu changes a little bit, at least at the Flynn household. You start cooking a few different things, your gumbos, sauce pecans, whatever it is. And every time you do, make sure you go to a local Rouse's Market to get all your groceries. Make sure if you are doing your shopping for your food, make sure you do it with a local company that gives back to our community. Go to your local Rouse's or go to rouses.com.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Banking on the go? Our mobile app makes it effortless. But at Campus Federal, you're more than just an account number. We build relationships with our members, supporting you from saving for college to owning your first home. If you're buying a car, planning a home renovation, or a vacation, we're here to help. Campus Federal Credit Union, your trusted financial partner for every stage of life. Start your journey today.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Monday, November 3rd. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 70. In hour 3 of today's show, we'll have weekend winners at 9 a.m. Then Devin Snow hops on at 9:15. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane's studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3, OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Before we get to weekend winners, I want to remind you about our friends over at Pelican Roofing. Go to pelicanroof.com. Remember, you can nominate a veteran for a free roof. You can do that by going to the community tab right there on the homepage. Fill out that information. It's a quick, easy process, and it is something incredible that they do every year. They did it during Mother's Day as well, always giving back to the community in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge. Remember, boots on the ground in both offices and they are there strongly in those local communities. So go to the website today, pelicanroof.com. All right, it is now time. Last week, not a lot to celebrate. We'll get back to it. Weekend winners.
That's how winning is done.
That's right! We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've got too far.
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
Are you doing what it takes to win a championship?
Wow, winning.
Well, then I guess there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Win the whole thing.
All right, my first weekend winner is Seattle Seahawks quarterback Sam Darnold. When he was with the Jets, it was bad. It was bad. He was famously saying he's seen ghosts out there. Well, it turns out it's just the Jets because he went to a couple different spots and didn't really get an opportunity to start. But once he got the opportunity last year for the Vikings, played incredibly well. 14 wins, I believe, in the regular season for that team. And right now, I mean, they won yesterday, but J.J. McCarthy struggling right now. But Sam has gone from being, labeled as a bust to being one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League. Yesterday against Washington, 21 of 24, 330 yards, 13.8 yards per attempt, 4 touchdowns. He's playing as a top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now, and he boosted his odds to be the MVP.
He actually had 17 straight completions at one point last
night
as well. Yeah, so, definitely a guy that will be in some MVP talks. Quarterback position is very healthy. I did that quarterback ranking last week. Man, I was like, it's pretty challenging when you have this many quarterbacks playing at a high level, trying to take everything into account. So I would agree with that. I'm going to kind of stick with the Seahawks right there with my weekend winner. It's spurned on by the Seahawks, but kind of have seen it all over the NFL this year. But throwback uniforms. Like the good throw, like the classic throw, not the crazy ones that the Steelers did or the Packers did yesterday, but the good throwback uniforms. The Seahawks uniform looked awesome.
The old 80s or 90s.
The 80s, 90s. We saw the Chargers do it a couple of weeks ago.
Not the
Yellers.
Not the bananas, as you like to call them.
No.
But the Old Navy.
Yeah, we saw the Broncos do it. We saw the Buccaneers do it with their creamsicles. Yeah, the Falcons did a little throwback as well. Like the good, the well done, like let's go back to the 70s or 80s. Throwback uniforms are popping this year. And I just like the fresh on my mind one was last night, just watching the Seahawks play. It was like, man, that looks really good. Way better than that crappy neon stuff that they do sometimes.
Weekend winner, Jaguars kicker Cam Little. 68-yarder, new NFL record. Dude, kicking is just absurd now.
Yeah.
Like, Tom Dempsey's record stood forever. That's the second time in 4 seasons the NFL longest kick has been broken. How about from ESPN research? 7 field goals of at least 60 yards so far in the NFL season. It's becoming expected now for NFL kickers to make 60-yarders. Shout out Cam Little.
And the Saints punt when it's like a 54-yarder.
Yeah.
Well, group is so little.
He bombed that, by the way.
I'm glad he got this done. He did it. He got a 68-yarder in preseason as well. And everyone said, he hit this in preseason. Unfortunately for Cam Little, the preseason record didn't count. He got his chance again. He nailed it once again. So he's 2 for 2.
He's 2 for 2.
68
Yeah.
yarders.
That's wild.
Great kicker. Weekend winner for me. Okay, you guys were talking about the unis a little bit. Okay, so on Thursday night, Coastal Carolina played the day before Halloween, and they wanted to do something a little bit different. So here's what the uniform originally looks like. Okay, this is what it looked like when they were on the field. It's got some graffiti on it. It's pretty cool. But this was actually a glow-in-the-dark uniform. This right here is what it looked like when Coastal Carolina was walking out of the tunnel the night before Halloween. Those are their glow-in-the-dark alternate unis. And they put up 55 points and won the game, in a game they were not projected to win either. So shout out Coastal Carolina.
Respect.
Awesome alternate uniforms.
All right, Coastal.
I'll see you.
On the Smurf turf, kind of, because it's teal. I don't know what you call it. Boise Smurf turf, but, I mean, it's a teal color. Do we have a cool name like that?
Nah.
They call it teal turf. I mean,
that's it?
It's lame.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't like the colored turfs. It's so bad.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not a big fan of it either. All right, weekend winner, Major League Baseball, the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I couldn't care less about the Dodgers or the Blue Jays, but I stayed up late watching it. I was invested, and from somebody that used to be a massive baseball fan, like didn't miss a Braves game, like I'm watching all 162. I have in recent years. I might watch a little bit of this one. I might have watched like total 15 games this year. Just kind of fell out of love with it. But, man, that World Series had me locked in. Again, two teams I don't care anything about. Major League Baseball, nice job. I think you got a lot of people back into the game after a great 7-game World Series.
Yeah, I wasn't locked into it, but I did read that one fella pitching. He was what all the people say. Back in my day, I used to throw 2 days in a row. Used to throw double header. Well, I guess he did it. What did he pitch 100 pitches in Game 6?
Yeah, somewhere around. I think
he came in
96 to 100, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
and then again, yeah, man. I mean, that's
put the team on your back, like Greg Jennings.
Yeah. Did that.
I got a weekend loser, and it's kind of all of us. Football fans, weekend loser, of course, the YouTube situation. Well, there was no contract dispute in the NFL, but there was a lot of really good players going down with injuries yesterday in the NFL. Your guy, Joe Alt.
Yeah, I know.
Injured, carted off with an ankle injury. He had just come back. Tucker Kraft.
Yep.
For the Packers, just destroying it, killing all, he's killing all the stats in the tight end column this year from receiving. It goes out, feared ACL injury. Yeah. C.J. Stroud, they should have beat the Broncos yesterday. They're like the Houston Texans. They are back and forth so bad.
Yeah.
He gets a concussion, gets concussed yesterday, leaves the game if their backup comes in and can't do anything. And Broncos win their 6th straight against the Texans. There's some other players to note, but all of us LSU fans watching last night, Jaden Daniels. That one looked bad. It was one of those situations where he was kind of rolling on the ground. You could tell in pain. I was watching it live, and I was like, oh, he's rolling over his left leg. It's got to be a leg injury. They showed a slow motion replay. His elbow bent just completely the wrong way. It wasn't great. They had to put a cast on it right there, and it's not anything that anybody in the NFL wanted to see as one of their young star players, reigning rookie MVP, offensive MVP, go down with an injury like that. Here's a Jaden getting healthy quick. Hopefully a quick return. Hopefully nothing is damaged to the point that it is a long-term situation. But it did not look very pretty.
At least it was the non-throwing arm. I mean, that gives you a little bit of hope. It's a bad situation, man. And they're just a bad team right now.
Mm-hmm.
Both sides of the football. They can't do anything right now. They had so much momentum from a year ago. You had a holdout situation during camp with your best receiver. You lost a couple of key pieces. You traded away. You had a running back rotation. You traded away one, and then the first week, your other running back, Austin Eckler, tears his Achilles. He's out for the year. It's just been
I saw something. I didn't fact check this, but I saw something. And I'm probably never going to quote this right, but it was a tweet last night that said, Washington Commanders. Robert Griffin III injured himself the same year.
Yep.
The same date, on the same field against the same opponent. How about that?
Cool.
No good. Good.
That was that was RG3 and Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
So that's not the first time that's happened with quarterbacks. So Alex Smith and Joe Theismann both had the awful leg injuries.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen this? Okay, so Alex Smith and Joe Theismann, they both broke their right tibia and fibula. both on November 18th. They both played for the Washington Redskins at home. Happened on the 39-yard line for each of them. The final score in both of those games were 23-21. J.J. Watt, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, tackled Alex Smith. Lawrence Taylor, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, tackled Joe Theismann. And both of their Pro Bowl left tackles were on the sideline due to injury.
Oh, that's crazy.
So this is the second
and
time.
And they try to tell
like
us NFL's not scripted?
I mean...
That's wild. That's some wild stuff.
That's a little
When you
creepy.
were saying that, I was like, let me look this. I couldn't remember all the similarities, but and it was the same 39 too, so it wasn't like
same
opposite. It was the same
39
39 yard.
Yeah. That's not good. Moose, you got another weekend winner or loser?
I'll go weekend loser. Auburn Boosters. I guess more money's coming off the bottom line at Yellowwood. This is the third buyout since 2020. Third buyout since 2020 for Auburn fans and their boosters. That's a tough scene. And I guess, honestly, in that same vein, weekend winner Hugh Freeze, congratulations. You now have the greatest job in the world, fired head football coach.
Yeah. Nice. Good for you.
So, you know.
Yeah. Good for Hugh.
You can get in a few more rounds of golf there.
Oh. Yeah, we'll hear about Hugh and his unfortunate coaching passing. So, Tay-Tay.
Yeah, I got one more quick one. So I can't give her full credit because she has remained anonymous. I don't know if you guys saw this. On Saturday, 2 people were arrested in a Dillard's parking lot in Slidell for shoplifting. But here's where it gets interesting. The cop was attempting to stop these 2. The guy was waiting in the car. The woman takes off running, hops in the car to take off. A good Samaritan in the parking lot sees the cop chasing after him on foot, pulls over, lets him jump in the car. He tells her to chase. This whole thing's on WDSU on their website if you want to go look. She's driving in this high-speed pursuit with the cop telling her where to go, and they obviously call for backup. The other cop cars cut him off. They're able to arrest him. But, yeah, shout out to her. She pulled over, told the cop, hop in the car, and they took on down after.
All right.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Get it done. Get it done. That's what they did.
You think at that point you got permission to hit him?
Yeah, like
clip him a
like
little
how much can I get away with here?
My car goes faster than him.
All right, that is weekend winners. We will step away, and when we come back, we'll be joined by our guy, Devin Snow, a.k.a. Holden Mayo, here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. That 24/7, 365 weekend game day holiday number is 225-925-8552. 225-925-8552. Now, not only in Central, in the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you. Not only in emergencies, if you're looking to upgrade at your home, at your business, they have got you covered. If you want to go tankless today and never run out of hot water again, so you get home late, you know, you're at the ball field, you're at dance, you're at whatever, and you got to shower, you got to do the dishes, you still got to do the laundry, and if you don't have a tankless, you got to wait. You got to wait for the water to heat back up. Not a situation when you go tankless with Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org.
That's right, Central Plumbing, the experts in the Baton Rouge area when it comes to any plumbing needs you can have, whether it's residential, whether it's commercial, you got a new project. It doesn't matter what it is, they can handle it. Centralplumbing.org. Go check them out today. Give them a call if you are in need of some work. Centralplumbing.org.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here. We eat out here. We watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Banking on the go? Our mobile app makes it effortless. But at Campus Federal, you're more than just an account number. We build relationships with our members, supporting you from saving for college to owning your first home. If you're buying a car, planning a home renovation, or a vacation, we're here to help. Campus Federal Credit Union, your trusted financial partner for every stage.
– 2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Going to catch up with our guy, Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo Now. Dev, what's going on, brother? How we doing?
I guess we're doing all right. I mean, how y'all doing?
Well, the Saints are 1-8. The Pelicans are 0-6, and LSU's looking for a president, AD, and head coach. Other than that,
it's great,
fantastic.
Just how we thought it would all work out.
Yeah.
It's one thing to think like things are going to go bad, but I mean, I don't know how somebody could imagine this type of misery. You know, can't find a win with a search warrant, dude, on any sport.
Which one are you more surprised, more defeated by? The Saints being 1-8 or the Pels being 0-6?
I got to be honest. I'd have to say the Saints, because even though we knew it would be a bad year, you thought by now after 9 games that you would see the team maybe progressing. But there's no progression. It's a regression, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to regress in anything. You know, I say this all the time. You know, if you go take a piss and you're not pissing the same, right, you probably should go see the doctor, right? Because something's going on, right? This is not like when people say, hey, it's a rebuild, be patient. No problem. This is not even what a rebuild should look like. It's just not. You know, we've seen this many times before. You see teams like they suck, right? But then they'll catch like a little traction, or you'll see them doing things better. It's going the opposite way right now.
Yeah. To say the least, Dev, and gosh, I mean, you made a change of quarterback, and you like for a spark. There's no spark. I mean, it never was. I mean,
how'd you like that spark, Devin?
Yeah.
That's Shuck.
What'd you think about it?
Yeah. Well, when you got the ball for 16 minutes the entire game, what are you really sparking up? You know, go spark up a cigarette. That's about the only spark you're going to do. Because, dude, in what world was that, especially that first half?
Yeah.
I mean, the second half, I don't even know. You're basically just looking at your eyeballs at that point, right? But it's like that first half, dude, that is some of the worst play calling I've ever seen from Kellen Moore ever. You know, it's time to start looking at Kellen Moore. I'm not saying, hey, axe the guy, anything like that. But, I mean, we got to just call it what it is. This guy's play calling is not creative. It's not even like – I mean, it's not even like traditional. It's very dull. It's very, hey man, you got a 3rd and 6. Let's throw it for you. Let's dial up a play for 4 yards. It's like the same thing that we've been seeing, and there's just I don't know, man. It's what do we tap out to? That hey, just the roster just completely sucks. I don't know.
I think you have to tap into that. It's almost like their offensive game plan is like you draw up your first 15, but you can't get past your first 15 for like a half of football.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like the amount of sustained drive that the defense has and the lack of just any downfield passing game. I mean, it's not like they're trying. I assume they're trying to get guys down the field. There's no one's getting open. You can't pass protect long enough, so you always just have to keep taking underneath routes, and it's the same old story. I mean, it looked the exact same that it has for weeks.
And that's the thing too. Like you drafted all these linemen, and I understand McCoy's out, but come on, man, none of these guys are proving that they were worth the draft pick. They just not. Okay, give a pass to the guy we just drafted this year. Sure, we'll give that pass, I guess. The other guys, dude, Penning got blowed up the whole game. Always gets blowed up.
Yeah.
Cesar Ruiz, I mean, Jesus. All I can think about is when we drafted Cesar Ruiz, my exact reaction was, who the hell is Cesar Ruiz? Who is that? Well, now we know. We know exactly who Cesar Ruiz is.
Yeah.
Fuaga, I see from year 1 to year 2, I don't really see it, Are we that bad? So where dudes can't even take the next step.
Yeah. And we're wondering what it's going to look like next year. I mean, you right now have a real opportunity, Dev, to get the number 1 overall pick. And so a lot of the conversation is, do you spend that on a quarterback? Do we think there's a quarterback in this draft class that's worthy of the number 1 pick? It's going to be the conversation. I think that there's going to be, but it's like, well, you need so many things. Do you potentially trade out of the number 1 spot and get to, let's say number 4, 5, 6, somewhere like that, and then get a treasure chest of picks to go along with that? But if you did that, you'd probably maybe sign a free agent at quarterback if you don't think that Spencer Rattler or Tyler Shuck's your guy, and there's not a lot there either. Like Daniel Jones would be probably the only one that's going to be on the market that you could feel good about. I mean, because you got Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Marcus Mariota, Zach Wilson, Tyrod Taylor, Joe Flacco. That's kind of what your quarterback free agency class looks like next year.
Can you imagine Daniel Jones as a Saint? I mean, and look, that's no knock on the guy this year. He's played pretty well. He finally came back to reality yesterday. But, can you imagine how bad that would go? I mean, it would just not be good. And like you said, it's bigger than just the quarterback position. It just really is, man. You need a surplus of players. But then it's like, okay, we got to trust this guy, this space cadet, Mickey Loomis, to make the right trade, with the prize pick. You talk about a treasure chest. Mickey Loomis couldn't get a treasure chest if it was dropped on his head. It's just not. It's not going to work out that way. So I don't know. I mean, I guess the best thing to look forward to this season for the Saints is December 28th. Man, you're going to be playing the Titans, and that'll probably be a game for the first round pick. I mean, for the first overall pick.
That's the one. That's the date we got circled.
Maybe the Jets. The Jets might beat you to it too.
Yeah, well, at least and here's another thing. It's not like the Saints. This is back to the whole progressing, regressing thing. It's not like the Saints are close in these games. I mean, at this point, they're getting throttled. At least the Titans lost to the Chargers by 7. You know, at least that's respectable. There's nothing really respectable. I mean, your best player is who? Chase Young, and everybody else is. I heard you talk about Brian Brzez's grade yesterday. Talk about couldn't find that guy. I was worried he wasn't in the stadium. I mean, nothing.
Yeah, you were kind of talking about it because there's other teams that are not good in the NFL, but these other teams that aren't good are at least being competitive. I mean, hell, we saw the Panthers go up and beat the Packers in Lambeau Field yesterday. Yeah, I got the winning record, but I don't think anybody's confusing them with a really good team. So, you at least have these other teams that are finding, at least, every now and then, finding a little spark, a little something. But every game for for the Saints is looking the exact same. So I don't know where you go from here. I don't know like what the improvement. You just got to hope that at some point the process takes over. But yeah, I mean, you got to at this point, you got to be looking at like, man, that first draft pick starting to look good.
Yeah, and like, when's the trade deadline again? It's this week, right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. And we just, nothing. I've heard nothing. I mean, we should be trading more than NASDAQ right now. I don't understand, like, what is taking so long. You know, I understand that all of our players suck, but let's get anything at this point, you know?
I'm sure Mickey's going on no sleep right now. I'm sure he's been on the phones all night.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm sure Mickey's watching Price is Right right now, just hanging out, eating pork skins. That's what I'm sure of.
Well, you know Price is Right didn't start for 33 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. Come on, Dave. You know that.
Yeah.
He's watching Let's Make a Deal before Price is Right.
Yeah, but, you know, and then you got the Pelicans, same situation. Not even close. 3 30-point losses. I mean, same problems that we've seen for years, dude. Stuff I was talking about on Twitter 3-4 years ago, that how they can't play anything. They can't play worth a hell in the third quarter at all, right? The rotations are just horrendous. We can't figure out it's like in a Rubik's Cube. Like, they just don't. This guy cannot figure out the rotations, man. You're sitting a guy that you traded all these picks for. You're not even playing.
That's
Derek
crazy.
Queen.
I know. You traded next year's unprotected first-round pick, and you're 0-6 right now, and you don't even play the guy.
I mean, seriously, man. Like, I know 7-year-olds, like my nephews, right? They can do better on NBA 2K with managing a team than what we're doing with the Pelicans, man. It's just it's horrendous.
The Pelicans shouldn't be as bad as they are. They got to really consider making a move. I'm not trying to fire coaches out here too often, but when you look at what the results have been, you don't see any progress. It's not like your X's and O's and teams out there and putting yourself in a good position to be able to go out there and win. You're getting blown out. You're getting the brakes beaten off of you right now. Like, you got to make a move.
Yeah, and look, I guess the bright spot about them is we know that they hit on Jeremiah Fears, and I think that they hit on Queen too. I think that he'll progress. Super young, but I think that they'll both progress into something. I even like the Jordan Poole acquisition, and some people hate on Jordan Poole. Oh, he shoots too much. Dude, at least he's like trying to generate some type of offense. At least he's got a trigger on him. At least he's not nervous sitting on the three-point line. I mean, how many years have these fans told me that Trey Murphy was going to be a star? Dude, I am like just so fed up with it, bro. Like, oh, he's a great guy. Dude, great guys don't,
Yeah.
You could be a great guy. If you're not winning games, you're just a great guy.
Oh, my God. Hey, Dev, you're not the first person that's come on here to talk New Orleans professional sports and say somebody on their team is a good guy. They're really nice. So that's not what you want to hear when you're a sports fan.
Yeah. I mean, what does that do for us? Like, where does that rank in the traits of creating a good team? Oh, he's a great guy. At this point, dude, I want the Saints or the Pelicans to get a psychopath, like give me somebody that's got like anger issues.
Yeah.
I don't want no more great guys.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's kind of like we talked about with LSU as well. Like, I want somebody that's different than what you had, and I want somebody that's got some grit, some toughness, some meanness to them. Some I'm going to go out there and grind for whatever it takes.
Right. I mean, dude, when I think about LSU, man, I think about like LaRon Landry, and like where is that, man? Where has that been?
Yeah.
And my favorite thing I wanted to mention to y'all about LSU too is some of these people always say, well, yeah, Brian Kelly got the program back to respectability. What? What is respectable about what Brian Kelly did, dude? There's nothing, to me, nothing happened. There was nothing respectable. What on the field was respectable?
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels won a Heisman. He's that good, Like, other than that, man, the guy, I just don't see where we became more respectable. I feel like we less respectable.
They did not respect the body.
They did not respect the body. Took the words out of my mouth.
What you got a top 3 candidate list over here for LSU?
No, I don't have a top 3 candidate. I know about 3 guys I really would like to not get, though. I'm not big on the Lane Kiffin thing. Not obviously big on the Nick Saban. I don't want to spend a bunch of money again. That's, I heard y'all talking about this last week. Why would you give guaranteed bazillion dollars to somebody that hasn't even proven what they could do at LSU? Why would you do it?
Yeah, it makes
just
no
doesn't make sense. And then double down on it? No way. There's just no way you could do that.
Give it to him when he's been here a couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I mean, even if they do something after a year, I don't know, man. The money's out of control everywhere. I mean, look at the YouTube ESPN thing right now, dude. I'm back on crack streams. It's just just Saturday alone. It was such an obstacle to watch college football, man. It really was because of money.
Yeah. Well, Dev, Saints are down bad. LSU's down. Pelicans are as bad as you can possibly be down. And there's not a lot going on. I understand that. But hopefully today, on this Monday, Red Beans and Rice Day, you can have a better experience than you had the last time we talked with you. That's my hope for you, Dev.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm really looking forward to it, guys. I really am.
I can tell. Well, we look forward to seeing the video, Dev, and I hope you find just the perfect place, maybe a new place, a place you haven't been to before, and it can do your body good. I hope that for you, Dev.
Well, I appreciate it. Y'all take care and enjoy the rest of y'all day.
All right, Dev. Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, going to join us every single Monday here. I mean, even Dev's Red Beans and Rice, I guess it would have been 2 weeks ago. It was like bad. It was a bad experience.
He didn't even want to talk about it.
Wild. My man just.
One day, Louisiana.
Even Tulane got housed by UTSA. There's nothing going right.
I just saw the Zydeco loss, too. Ugh. They're 1-4.
Hey.
Moose, you went to it, right?
I was there Saturday night, yeah.
They got beat?
Yeah, they did. They gave up a goal. They gave up a goal lead, 1-goal lead in about a minute's time.
What?
Yeah.
They were leading?
Yeah, they were leading.
Well, that's
how all of a sudden they were down.
That's how you start off 1-4. Find a way to lose.
All right. Well,
we got to pour one out.
We do. Before we get there, I do want to remind you about our friends over at Campus Federal Credit Union. If you're tired of checking accounts that hit you with random fees or make it a pain to move your money, check out Campus Federal Credit Union's bank checking. It's built for your life right here in Louisiana. No monthly maintenance fees, no surprises, and all the mobile tools you actually need. You can deposit checks right from your phone, pay for rents instantly, and keep tabs on your spending wherever you go. So if you're ready for a checking account that finally feels like it's on your team, head over to campusfederal.org and open up your bank checking account today. Remember, multiple checking accounts to choose from. They have got one that is going to be perfect for you and your needs and your lifestyle wherever you're at right now. That is campusfederal.org, Campus Federal Credit Union, banking that's on your side. All right, when we come back, we lost another one.
Get your tissues.
And get your tissues ready here on OTB.
Off the bench.
When it comes to pipe fabrication, time is money. And at River Parish Contractors, we make every second count. Our 36,000 square foot shop is ready to take on your projects right now. With experienced welders, precise fittings, and fast turnarounds you can trust. Whether it's a single custom spool or a full-scale run, we have the capacity and the skill to keep your job on schedule. Call us or visit rpcontractors.com for your quote. That's rpcontractors.com.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief.
our clients come first.
At LUVA, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Clears the clutter away. From shoe racks, baskets, seasonal storage, mirrors, drawers, cubbies, and doors, One Bath & Closets can make your dream closet a reality. Go with an industry leader in bathroom and now closet remodeling. Visit onebathandclosets.com to sign up for a free in-home consultation. That's onebathandclosets.com.
You know, since 1947, Havard Pest Control has been protecting homes and businesses. Satisfaction guaranteed, online scheduling, same-day service. Protecting your world every day. Visit HavardPest.com and you can rest easy.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. OTB.
Take it easy, Phil.
I told you.
Save some for the rest of us.
We told you. We tried to tell you. There is none
Famed
left
Disney
over.
song.
It is.
I get it.
It is. I'll remind you about our friends over at All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge. AllStarToyotaofBatonRouge.com. Buy new, leasing, renting. Everything is available. No matter what you've got going on, if you got a vacation, if you have a ball game that you want to go see, or maybe, unfortunately, maybe someone passed in coaching. Not like their life, but like just their job. And you got to go see somebody, you go to allstartoyotaofBatonRouge.com. And now I turn it over to Matthew Clayton Flynn as he recognizes fallen brother.
Another week, another coach. Gone but not forgotten. This is, these eulogies are becoming all too familiar. Look at that man. Dearly beloved, we gather here today on the plains to lay to rest the tenure of the one and only Hugh Freeze. The latest name carved into Auburn's ever-rotating head coaching tombstone. His time here was short, his press conferences long, and his sermons, well, they didn't quite match the scoreboard. When Hugh arrived, he came preaching redemption. He was the comeback story. The prodigal coach returning to the SEC after being cast out for, let's just say, some creative uses of the company phone. Auburn fans chose to forgive and forget, believing that the man who once beat Nick Saban twice could do it once again. But as it turned out, the gospel, according to Freeze, had more fumbles than faith. The offense sputtered, the wins never came, and the booster's patience evaporated faster than his play sheet in November. The man once famous for calling plays from a hospital bed, like a literal hospital bed, couldn't heal the Tigers' ailing program, no matter how many prayers or quick slants he called in. Hugh Freeze's time at Auburn will be remembered for what it almost was, a redemption tale that never quite got past the first chapter. But let's be honest, when your resume includes using a school-issued phone to hire an escort, trust the process hits a little differently. So, farewell, Coach Freeze. May your next stop have less pressure, shorter sermons, a burner phone that actually stays off, and a Wi-Fi connection strong enough to call plays from anywhere. Preferably on your feet this time. The planes will move on, as they always do. And the legend of your time here will live on in every cautionary tale told from Oxford to Opelika. War Eagle, Poor Eagle, I know for Hughes, it will forever be No More Eagle. God bless whoever's holding the next headset, and God bless the United States of America.
That's beautiful, man.
That was a hard one.
Well done.
I love that man.
He loves some certain things too. Talking about golf, obviously, guys.
Obviously. Clearly.
No easy transition from that.
Somebody in the chat said spread eagle. Nice one.
So, with no coming back from that.
He'd want us to laugh. He would want us to laugh. That's the Hugh I know.
We'll take a break. A little Ask the Bench to close out today's show. For you and for Hugh when we come back.
Off the bench.
No more eagle.
Oh, it's always a great time to go for dose.
Oh, yeah.
In times of tragedy and times of celebration. Either way, it's always a great time. So, go to your favorite local Rouse's. Go to that beer section and just see that beautiful, beautiful case with 2 X's on it.
They got a beer cave there, too.
Got games coming back this weekend. Enjoy it. With a nice cold Dos Equis or 2 Delete beers. Dos Equis.
That's right. Dos Equis. We all know. I mean, we're in Louisiana, right? It's a point of pride a little bit. We like to have an adult beverage every now and then. So if you're going to do it, make sure it's a delicious, ice-cold Mexican lager with 2 X's on front. Get that tall green bottle or green can, whatever. Make sure you do it responsibly, but go for Dos.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Yeah, this is good right here.
I hope Disney gets it figured out for tonight, Monday Night Football.
You think they will?
What confuses me is like my subscription I had that was $10. They wanted me to upgrade to $30. Like I got to watch all of College Game Day, but as soon as the game started, they're like, no, we're in this contract dispute.
I don't get that because you shouldn't be able to watch anything.
Yeah,
or everything.
Anything or everything. Nope.
Yeah,
thought they were gonna get me. I wouldn't let them. It's a principle thing. Sometimes you got to sacrifice and watch Big Ten.
Ooh, little brunch time game. Nothing like putting your best game on brunch.
Big noon kickoff.
Yeah.
Mr. Aladdin.
Man, Hugh Freeze. All right. Again, try to move on. No easy transition from that. Get your Ask the Bench questions in to bite you forward chat. And while you're doing that, we'll remind you that every great team needs reliable players, right? So when it comes to your business, that is Gulf Coast Office Products. From copiers and printers to IT support and document solutions, GCOP keeps your office running smooth, fast, and efficient, just like a championship offense. Been a while since we've seen one of those. They've been servicing Louisiana businesses for over 45 years, and they are the official office equipment provider of LSU Athletics, so you know they're built for big moments. If your office tech needs a game plan upgrade, visit GCOPnet.com. That's GCOPnet.com. Gulf Coast Office Products, the MVP of office technology. That's the bench. Sorry.
That's on me. That's on me. I was going to say something that's going to bring the vibes down. So.
Okay, yeah, don't do that. Ask the bench. Does Freddie Freeman enter the Hall of Fame as a Brave or a Dodger?
Ooh.
2 World Series for a Dodger.
Yeah.
1 for the Braves.
Yeah. Played a lot longer in Atlanta,
A lot
too.
longer in Atlanta. But, hell, he's not slowing down.
No.
God, the Braves really screwed that.
I mean, he's had big postseason moments with the Dodgers as well. I mean, 2 walk-off homers, including the Grand Slam in the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are big moments.
He's from Southern California.
Oh. I'm rooting for him to go in as a Brave.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like you're going to get to a point like this day and age. Like, at some point, you're just going to go in as you. with a couple different, because a lot of guys are going to
It's
have
me.
multiple teams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me.
You're getting asked if you can put together all the coaching eulogies as one whenever we get down to the final nitty-gritty of who's all going to be fired.
Yeah, what do they call after the NFL season? What do they call that Monday?
Black Monday.
Black Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah.
a big one. I mean, might have to do it on Tuesday. Might be a whole show.
Ask the bench, what is the number one thing LSU needs to do to get the win at Bama this weekend? Use the entire 53
Use
yards.
middle of the field. Continue the good
Of the
parts
width
that you
of
were
the
doing. Continue what you're doing in the run game. She did a lot of really nice things versus A&M. You just ran the ball, gave it to Harlem once in the second half after he was averaging 7 yards per carry in the first half. Continue what you're doing, those little tweaks and changes to the running game. Expand the field. Expand the rate. Call some normal pass plays. And then just have a good sound game plan on defense and play with a lot of energy and fierceness and tenacity. LSU can win this football game. Let that be known. They can win it. Will they? We'll see. It's a tough place to play, going on the road. But they 100% can win this football game.
Ask the bench, how many streaming services are there for them to be named Fubo? There's got to be a lot of them if you're going to Fubo.
Oh, okay. I was like, I got it now.
A lot, I guess.
Yeah, a
I don't know.
bunch.
Nothing about that says streaming service.
Fubar, Fubu,
Yeah,
Fubo.
Jimbo used to say Fubar a lot.
Yep. Beyond all repair.
Does Jimbo Fisher get a look at being the next head football coach of the Auburn Tigers? Was it a long-time assistant there?
There are so many job openings that are available and that will become available. He'll get a look at somebody. Everybody's going to get a look-see.
Yeah.
A lot of people fielding calls right now.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing it right, like if you're LSU, if you're Florida, if you're now Auburn, Arkansas, like if you're not calling 100 people, then
I don't
at least
know
have
about 100. 100 feels like a lot.
Maybe a lot. But you got to have a conversation. Even if it's not like you don't think it'll ever happen, you still have a conversation.
Jimbo's 45-25 at Texas A&M. So, we're talking about.
He's got a lot of history at Auburn.
We're talking about these coaches and like where they were, and Hugh Freeze and Billy Napier, and like losing record. They didn't get to where they wanted to get to at A&M, but he did have them, I think, with their highest finish since 1939, the year where they finished third that year they went to the Orange Bowl.
The COVID year, yeah. 2020, 9-1.
So, I mean, to think that he could come back and be successful, I do think.
National champion winning coach?
Yeah, there's not many of those. And so, like, if he's ready to do the things that we talked about earlier, the changes you have to make now to be an elite head coach, he'll get an opportunity, I would think. Bahama said Auburn's the perfect 8-4 place for Jimbo. 8-4 would be a vast improvement. They're 5-7, 6-7, 5-7, 4-5.
Build the stats.
When's the last time they won 8 games? Did Harsin ever win 8?
I don't think he did. Maybe once. Maybe.
What did we say earlier? Third buyout since 2020?
Mhm.
Yeah.
For Auburn? Not bad.
Call that.
But not real
consistent.
big ones, though. That ain't $53 million big.
True.
We got him on that.
Did Harsin have one? Let's see. You would have to go back to 2019.
So that would have been Gus.
Yeah. Harsin was 6-7, 5-7. So you'd have to go back to 2019. Their last 10-win season, you have to go back to 2017. Long time ago, guys. All right. We appreciate you. We love you. We
That's
thank
fun.
you. We'll see you the same time, the same place tomorrow. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day.
Off the bench.
While Louisiana politics can seem like they're from another planet, Moon Griffon isn't afraid to bring politicians back down to earth. Listen to the Moon Griffon Show weekday mornings at 9 on Talk 107.3.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone.
propane water heaters are very cost efficient. And the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
I trust the lake.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation